Wait, hold on, hold on. Hello. Hi. How's it going? Oh. Accidentally opened Planescape when I meant to open the. Hi! Hi! I'm a mess. He didn't win, by the way, because the game was going on too long. So, he told me that he would end it. He would go bankrupt for me so I could start stream. So, there you go. Also, can you guys hear my fan? By the way? Because it's hot. Oh, yeah, maybe a little. It picks up a little when it blows in my direction, but hopefully it doesn't annoy you. I think a druid cast Sunscorch on me today. Oof. You don't hear it? Cool. Radical. Because it's way too freaking hot to turn it off. I'm sweating. Positively sweating. Like... Let's see. Let's see what the lovely temperature is. Oh, it's only 70 degrees now, but it was 90 earlier, so that in Fahrenheit, or in Celsius. Let's see. So for you guys, about 21°C. I think. Did I do it right? Yeah. Minus 30 and divide by 2. Is that true? Wait, is that true? I don't know. The formula here is minus 32 multiplied by 5/9. It gets close enough. Fair. Yeah, but earlier it was 90, so that's 32. So yeah, you would have died here today, Valet. And today wasn't even the hottest day of the week. Yesterday was. But, you know, heat lingers. Anyway, let's open the game. Let's open the game. For real this time. For real, for real. Resume my life. What was I doing? Ugh, gross. I once stepped out wearing pants in 25+C in the Badlands of the Dakotas. Ugh. I was in Arizona during the summer once. And so, let's see, the hottest it got was about 52.7°C for you guys. Yeah, it was like 127 degrees when I was there. And I had no air conditioning, so I wanted to die. And I was dying. So, temperatures are fun. Love it. Love them. That's like sauna tier? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a dry heat. Whoop. If you heard that, that was Marshmallow just zooming for her life. But yeah, it was hot. It was so hot. And I was promised that I wouldn't have to go outside. And I was also lied to because I had to go outside. And even her car didn't have air conditioning, so I was just dead. I did lose weight, though, because I sweated all off of myself.
I'm gone.
Anyway, oof. That was me. Oof. So, I'm here for a reason. Other than joining the Godsman, because I did that. So this is where the portal should be, right? In this area somewhere? Is it behind this door that I can't get into? That I need a key for? Put your back into it, man. I don't want to. We should go take a look at our legacies at the Advocate's home. Oh. That sounds like a good idea, sure. Wait, can I go in here? What's in here? Oh. Nothing? Question mark? Marcia! What is it? Her eyes are huge. Someone's going to die. Did you finish the reload play yesterday? You lost a lot of time there? Jeez. Sorry, Marcia's killing my reload play? Question mark?
Done.
Oh yeah, we got the +1 wisdom. Yeah. Marshmallow is currently murdering a shoestring. Or a shoelace. Or part of a shoelace. So I need to go back to this. Wait. This.
Done.
But yeah, I didn't actually lose that much time, all things considered, to get the +1 wisdom.
Yeah, let's sample a little turtle eye.
Good, but it's what this game does. It's so complicated. Yeah, for sure. Cats are what happens when you turn silliness and cute to 10.
Done.
Yeah, and hate also to 10. For some of them. Do I just talk to him about it? I assume? Hello? Hello? Dogs are from Mount Celestia and cats are from the Abyss. I mean, I could kind of believe that. Love cats, though. I mean, she just... It's when... Cats are what happens when you put murder in a tiny body. I like dogs, but dogs can get really annoying. It just depends on the dog. Okay, tell me about the fire and okay, can you tell me about the fire? There's nothing much to say about the matter. It was a strange, localized fire. I cannot imagine what would have been precious in the documents that were burned, but someone must have wanted them destroyed. Should I tell him that I may have been responsible? Confess? It might have been me. You? What do you mean? I'm sorry, I misspoke. Tell me about your daughter. No, I may have done it at some point in the past when I was not in my right mind. I regret my actions and ask your forgiveness. Please. Please forgive me. But Annis looks almost at a loss for words. But why? Some of the things that were burned, they were precious only to me. Irreplaceable. It's likely that one of those mementos or documents was threatening to this other self of mine. I do not believe I will ever know. Your other self? What are you speaking of? I have a peculiar condition. It's called death and undeath. I lose myself on occasion and become someone else for a time. During that time, my actions are not my own. Yup. Iannis frowns. He seems to be thinking the matter over. I have heard of such symptoms of the mind, temporary amnesia and the emergence of another personality. Then there's the fact that you have chosen to claim responsibility for the crime. Well, I mean, technically I didn't do it. It was a different me, but, you know. No, yeah, me, would like to make amends for my crime. If I could.
Updated my journal.
Annis frowns, then his expression relaxes. There's nothing to forgive. I have come to terms with the loss and no lasting harm has been done, except for the death of my daughter. Ha ha ha. I do not know why the target was chosen, however. There was nothing of value among the documents burned. What were the documents? Legacies, mostly. Some very old ones. Legacies? They're the contracts that are deliverable at the death of the client. They provide specifics on how a person's possessions are to be divided up. Yep, wills. Actually, I believe you have a legacy for me. Indeed? Very well. Do you remember the legacy in question? 51AA, I believe. He looks at you in surprise as you name the legacy. That is extremely old. Are you certain? Marsha! Sorry, she leapt. She's a little killer rabbit right now. A shocked look comes upon his face. I hope that wasn't one of the ones that was burned. How old is it? Well, Annis ponders it for a moment. Several decades at least. Well, that's not that old. A few decades is nothing. Can you check to see if it still exists? He nods quickly. Oh yes, of course. It will take a moment. Okay, I wait. Annis returns, nodding. Marsha, are you talking to it now? Psst. Marsha. Yeah? What is it? Yeah. You tell that shoelace. I don't know if you guys can hear, but she's talking to the shoelace. The shoelace has to also confess to its crimes. I heard meow. Yeah. Yeah, that's her talking to the shoelace. Hi, Marsha. Did it confess? Yeah, did it confess? She says no, she has to torture it some more. Ionis returns, nodding. Yes, fortunately, it was unharmed by the fire. All the articles are safe. Could I collect on it? I am the beneficiary. Of course. Sign here and here on the dotted line. There and there. All right. There we are. That should be the last of the paperwork. Here are all the items that were in the vault. One looks like a foundry receipt, though quite an old one to be sure. Did the deceased have something commissioned at the foundry? Oh, so I could have also gotten in this way if I wanted to. I don't really know. Perhaps I'm beginning to think just about anything is possible. Where's the foundry?
Updated my journal.
I don't really know. Perhaps... Oh, wait, that was me. It is located in the lower ward. It is past the Great Gate. Look for a number of guardsmen guards at the gate, and you should be in the right place. Thank you. Gained some items. Now ask about the daughter? I will. Let me look at this. Receipt. A kaleidoscope gem. Ooh. Collect her legacy as well. Oh, because she's dead and I was also her beneficiary. This is an eye? Oh, I guess it's an eye. Is it better than my regular eyeball? Don't mind me. A strange chunk of rock. Stone gullet of Lefale the Gross? Permanent +1 to save versus poison. Permanent plus 15% resist to acid. Oh. The gurgling stone gullet of Lefale the Gross is not as well known as most artifacts tend to be. No wars have been waged over it, no betrayals, no epic journeys into the underworld, only a few moralizing sorcerers, a fat man and his stomach. As the legend goes, Lefale the Gross was said to have been a promising practitioner of the art, a sorcerer's apprentice to one of the last seers of Anan. Despite his skill at the art, however, his gluttony was the subject of much ridicule among his peers, as always. During the last great massing of Anan, Lefale was invited to dine at the center table, but unknown to him, his peers had filled his wine goblet with an elixir of turning flesh to stone to teach the rotund student a lesson. Rude. Lafal consumed such great amounts of food and drink during the mass, however, that it diluted the potion's effects. Complaining of a stomachache hours after the feast, the local healers discovered that Lafal's stomach had turned into stone, yet was still capable of digesting food. Lafal lived the rest of his days happily eating, though his gullet was a few pounds heavier than before. When he finally died, his stomach was removed as an oddity, and since then it has wandered the plains in search of new stomachs. To use this artifact, one must consume it. It has the consistency of stale bread. So doing will turn the eater's stomach into the stone gullet. Devouring the stone gullet of Lafal will grant the user the blessing of stone and rock and slight resistance to stomach acid. Okay. Nice. Too thick to die. It's like, Rasputin. How they tried to poison him, and he was like, nah. Nah, not gonna die. Hey. Can you tell me about your daughter? Dayanara, she was young. She had recently joined the Society of Sensation, the Sensits. Not an unpleasant faction, but she had also met someone there. She followed him on a journey, and there she died. Her body... He looks pained. I was not even able to recover her body. I saw a woman by that name interred in the mortuary memorial hall. She'd become a ghost and claimed she knew me. Is that what I should tell him? I assume.
Updated my journal.
What? Yanis looks flustered. What did you just say? Yeah, her spirit now resides in the memorial hall. I spoke with her for a time, and she seems to be in distress. You spoke to her? Yanis seems to become more confused by the moment. What distresses her? Me, apparently. She said she loved me and that I had loved her, and that I had forsaken her. I see. Perhaps. Yanis frowns and studies you. His face has become like stone. Are you the one she left sigil with? The one who led her on the journey that killed her? I mean... I'm not certain. I think I may be that man, but I've forgotten much. You? Yanis looks you up and down. You are the one, and you say you've forgotten? Yanis draws himself up. He looks like he's squaring himself for a battle. You have forgotten? But the incident was not so long ago. How can this be? Man, didn't I already tell you? I have a strange condition. I lose myself for a time. Anything you can tell me about myself or your daughter would be invaluable. Countless liars have I known in my tenure in this city. Yanis studies you intently. You do not strike me as one of them, at least on this matter. He sighs. If you truly do not remember, then whatever befell you and my daughter in your journey must have left deep scars. I'm inclined to agree. Then I ask your word on this. If your memory returns and you discover what has happened to my daughter, return to me so that my mind may at last be at rest on this matter. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Very well then, now leave. I wish to be alone with my thoughts. But... Hi. Hi. Did you look at the sensory stone with Dayanara in it? Oh, I don't think I did, actually. I only looked at the one that had, Ravel in it.
I'm gone.
But now I'm not a sensit, so... I don't think they'll let me in there anymore. Should I re at your carelessness? I mean... If you like. Hey! Can you just rejoin whenever you want, by the way? you say, hey, no, I actually want to be a Senseit again. And then go back to the Godsman and be like, just kidding, I'm a Godsman. Lol, no, hard luck to the game. I mean... Not kidding, just ask him to show you to the private one. Yay. Okay, good. I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if they wouldn't let you in again, but blue.
All right.
Okay. Excuse me, sir, do you have any more candy? I would like, or purple? Yeah, this is blue. This one's pink. And this one's green. Hello, I recognize colors. The base of this aquatic blue stone has been sculpted so it appears to have melted into the pedestal it rests upon. A stream of perfect azure tears drip down the sides, framing the inscription beneath the pedestal. Longing. This is a bit of a long read. Okie dokie. As you place your hands upon the stone, its surface ripples beneath your touch. A chill washes over your arms, like plunging your hands into a mountain stream. As you close your eyes, you blink and reopen them. Your eyes are brimming with tears, and you are overcome with a terrible sensation of drowning. As the sensation rolls through you, there's a stirring in your breast, a hunger, poisonous like a serpent, biting into your heart until you feel as if your breast will explode. You want desperately to steady yourself, focus, but all that comes to your eyes is tears. Wipe away those tears. You raise your hand to wipe away your tears. Your hands are soft, delicate women's hands. They brush the stray tears from your cheeks, and you cup them in your hands. Each of the tears like jewels shimmering in the lights. Turn to examine the lights. The lights are cast by candle globes that drift through your sanctuary. You have come to this place to gather your thoughts, to reflect on the past with an eye towards the future, to cleanse the mind before the coming journey. Yet, you cannot concentrate. Your thoughts remain in the present, trapped there by the terrible feeling that rides in your breast. What did he mean? I don't know. What did he mean? You close your eyes, but his words echo in your mind 100, 1,000 times. Will he ever return? The sound is a whisper, an echo. Only you. Only you. Yet you hesitated at the brink of time's door, and he must have thought you afraid to go. But you were not. You were afraid to stay. And the fear, the serpent rides in your breast again, its fangs biting into your heart, filling it to bursting with its poison. The tears come again, running down your cheeks in streams, his words echoing. Only you. Only you. Your eyes snap open. It is his voice. You whirl and you gasp. He stands powerful in the shadows, and he strides into the light of the drifting candled globes, and you feel the serpent writhing and dying. He returned! His face stern, but somewhere in those features, you can almost see his pleasure at seeing you. After all, he returned for you. Only you can help me, Dionara, but it was wrong for me to ask you for your help. You speak, Dionara, yet you, it is you, gray-skinned like a statue, striding from the light. Are you that scarred? Your body looks like it has been bathed in knife blades, the wounds, the tattoos, horrible. Yet, you see through Dionara's eyes, and she sees. How can she see you in such a way? She puts a cloak over your features. She sees you in such light, such terrible longing. Light! For she, how can she feel such? Try to refocus, brace yourself, hold on to the experience. You feel your vision tearing, doubling until you are that man striding from the light. It is you, but not you. You feel yourself being torn. It is Dionara's experience, but at the same time, it is also yours. And you... what? I asked too much of you to accompany me, Dionara. I have no right to place you in such danger for my sake. It is your words, but they are a surgeon's words, chosen with cold skill, without a trace of emotion. With every word, you feel yourself sneering inside, knowing what the stricken girl will see next through her longing-stained eyes, and who, Are you that person? That man twisting her with your words, not knowing how powerful they are to her, like bolts from a ballista, piercing her breast, yet she sees only relief at your return. How can she feel and not know you mean to... I have come to ask your forgiveness, Dayanara. I shall return to you as soon as I am able. Your vision tears again, doubling and bleeding until you are facing yourself again, trying desperately to speak, to warn Dayanara that this is not a man, but a creature that kills for his own needs. He doesn't care about you, Dayanara. You are a tool to him, a tool he needs to. But Dayanara speaks, and you can't stop her. I would place myself in 1,000 dangers, embrace eternity for you, my love. I am not afraid. Listen to me. I will accompany you. Through the plains themselves should Though the plains themselves should bar the way. You feel yourself shattering. Relief and satisfaction. His satisfaction at her words, knowing she would say them, always knowing, and her admission of love is like the slamming of a portcullis across your heart. Trapped. She is yours, but you must be certain, so you drive the nail home. The way is dangerous. You will have to be strong, far stronger than you are now. Swimming through her mind, relief, the wave of relief, the end of longing, yet longing for him more at his words, not noticing his manipulations. All you need to be is strong, and his path shall be as one with yours. Your thoughts are like fires. For you can be strong, stronger than he knows. You know no fear. You would die for him. I can be strong, my love. I will. Her words slide off him like water. The serpent in her breast, the one piercing her heart with its poison, has been replaced by this serpent in the flesh. She sees nothing of this, and his next words are planned, carefully, so carefully. I can't say if we'll succeed, Dayanara, but I'll do my best to protect you, and I will expect nothing less of the same from you. You may be required to make some sacrifices. At that final terrible word, you feel yourself being torn apart. He means her harm. He means you harm, for you are her, and he means to hurt her. Yet you need her to be harmed, and you want to scream at her that she's in danger. Run, Dayanara, for his eyes unmake all things, and... Of course, my love. Life is sacrifice. This I have learned. You, she, her, you speak the words, and in it, you feel yourself dying inside. You are a spectator, and you've watched a woman die, for the words are a death sentence. Yet still she speaks, unheeding, uncaring. I left a legacy in my father's keeping, my love. Ask for the 6th, the 3rd, the K, and the S. In it, I bequeath everything to you. It's not much, but with it, I left...
Updated my journal.
You, him, a wave of irritation washes over you. You clenched your teeth to prevent the irritation from crossing your features. Must she always continue to prattle, even when you do not prompt her? Must she? But no. No, keep the irritation inside. Only a trace slips out. Come now, I cannot die, Dayanara. There's no need for such foolishness. Her, you, she is overcome with fear. Fear that revolts you, and the fear wells up inside her. You as you watch him frown, and you hasten to correct him. He must know the reasons and know the wisdom behind them, so he is impressed with your planning. Speak before he turns away. I know I often act foolishly, my love, but you said yourself that you can forget things if you are badly hurt. There are things in the legacy that could help you remember should you forget yourself.
Updated my journal.
You coldly regard her through your eyes, tracing your gaze along her furrowed brow, wrinkled with worry, desperation. She's acted as you expected, yet there is something in what she says. Perhaps, yet I hope nothing in this legacy is of value. I do not want you to leave any things here in some safe that could be of some use on our journey. Her illusion is shattered, just for a moment. You watch, silent, as the emotion falls to the ground, splintering like silvered glass. Of some use, such a casual statement, yet even Dayanara sees, and you hope, just for a moment, you hope that she sees him for what he is, the serpent. And your hope dies, as in Dayanara's eyes the emotion is rebuilt, the slivers being drawn from the ground, the illusion rebuilt, but the slight sliver of pain remains. He thinks you have done something foolish, yet you did it for him. You must make amends, but how? You must convince him the legacy is unimportant, but it isn't. It isn't. It's everything. The legacy, my love, it just has a few things to help you remember. The scythe of words falls on Dayanara so quick, so sharp, you cannot follow its arcing path. A legacy. The things you do, Dayanara, such romantic gestures. No matter. No, Dayanara, you've driven him away again, like you did the night before. You feel the serpent stirring again, reborn, curling around your heart. There is the softest of hisses, yet he does not hear. Would you wish to leave a legacy, my love? For yourself, or for anyone you would want to. It might help you remember if you left something for yourself. For the ones you loved? The word scythe falls again, terrible and swift. Yet this time, the illusion holds, and the serpent is cloaked. The serpent is cunning, and it shall not reveal itself until it strikes. A legacy for myself? Not likely. The things I would leave for myself would not be safe in some advocate's office, Dayanara. But enough of this. I must leave. He's leaving. You must make him remain. And the experience swirls around you. Terrible. The spiraling towards the final scene. The question she wants to ask. Don't ask it, Dayanara. Don't ask it. Be silent. Be silent. My love, before you go... His anger, his irritation. What now, girl? What now, you mewling banshee? Before I go? It looks like I am in no danger of that. Come, Dayanara. Can't these questions wait for the morn? There's much... She is desperate, drowning. Say it, say it, say it! And speak it. Do you want me to come with you, my love? The rush of emotion dies in your mind. This is the end. The words he, you, are about to speak are true, but the truth is not the truth she sees. There are no lies, only cold calculations. Of course he wants you to come with him, Dayanara. You understand it clearly, too clearly. He has invested too much in the poor girl to let her go. Of course, Dayanara, I would not have asked you to come with me if I did not want your company. You know how I feel about you. There's a cold silence in his mind, then a hissing of a thought, a response sharp and deadly, like a dagger blade. The lie comes swiftly, unburdened by emotion. I love you, Dayanara. And you want to scream as you feel the lie wash over her like a radiance. But it is a shadow of truth, a serpent's kiss, and he means you harm, and she can't see you want to call out, but she is crying with joy, even as cry with joy, with frustration, with joy, with despair. The emotion washes over you like you're drowning, and you need to speak, you long to speak, but you cannot, and tear yourself away from the experience. And you scream. Scream as you tear your hands from the stone, bloody tears rushing from your eyes, running in streams down your arms, your hands to coat the stone. Blood, her blood, and you can't warn her, and you can't stop crying. And suddenly, Fall from Grace is there, and her touch is gentle like silk, and she brushes the tears from your eyes, even as you feel the scream welling up within you. She shhs you, cradling your face through your bloody tears. I can't bear it. I couldn't stop her. I wanted to, but I couldn't do anything. Fall from Grace looks into your eyes, and she nods sadly in understanding. And that is the nature of longing, the desire for that which you cannot change or possess. She studies you, withdrawing her hand, now soaked in your blood. Will you be all right? Yes. I just need a moment. Very well. Fall from Grace steps back. We will continue when you are ready. Take a breath and try to collect your thoughts. Holy smokes, I was fully engaged in that all the way through. You read it so well. Oh, thanks. I was really getting into it, huh? I mean, I was really getting into it. As much as you want to hurl the memory of the experience from you, you hold it fast, because you know it's important to remember it. It was you in that experience. It was Dayanara's experience, but because it was you, your memories flooded you, and you could feel both sides at once. Who were you? Who was that shade of you? Turn from the stone and leave. Also, yeah, hi Philfink. Howdy. I'm glad you made it in time for some of that. Now I need to take a drink, because that was a lot. Gatorade. You fucked this so hard when you streamed it? It's a lot. I was almost hypnotized just listening to that story. Man. I mean, I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. Should I read the pink one? Is the pink one anything important before I leave this place? It's a trap? Oh. Yeah, you read it really well? Well, thanks. The pink one is a trap? It's not important? Okay. Whew. Tired now. The pink one is not a trap. Okay. I just wanted to know if it was important.
I'm gone.
But after reading the blue one, I'm so tired. At least I didn't have to do demon voice again.
All right.
Hello. It's me again. The blue one by far is the best. Yeah, since the green one is just messed up. And you talk to the hag. You again. Hey. There's a sensory stone in the sensorium that contains a fragment of your daughter's experience. Speaking of hags, yeah. His eyes blaze with hope. There is, but in which one? You must tell me. It is one of the sensory stones. If you're not a sensate, you could not gain access. He thinks for a moment. I must find a way. Perhaps they would make an exception for her father. Don't talk about Nikki like that. What, that I'm a hag? I mean, I would hope not. Then again, you know, I have way worse names for her. Yeah, like bad at games. Hello, it's me, bad at games. We have Fall from Grace, bad at games. Let's see. They might now. Anyway, can I help him and also get the legacy? I feel bad. I literally murdered his daughter and burned down some of his stuff. If you read an audiobook, I would unironically buy it. Wow. Oh, wow. The problem with that is English is hard. I would have to do like 5,000 takes of things. After that reading, I would too. God, that would be exhausting. With all of the feeling I put into that, like, I gotta chill. Oh, now imagine doing that for a whole book. Oh my god. You might want to consider it. So do it. I mean, the problem with that also is that I would have to read a book. And I'm notoriously bad at reading books. Video games, on the other hand, they give me the visuals I need. Yeah, but money? I mean, true. I mean, that is true, but... let's see.
Updated my journal.
This game is more like an old text-based RPG. Yeah, I do like having visuals, though. Oh my god, I got some tax money out of fucking nowhere. Sweet. But we can speak of this later. For now, let's focus on getting to the hag. Yes. More or less a book. True. I'm curious. What was she like? Oh, yeah, that's the same. I was minus 1100 in the red. Now I'm very slightly positive. Hey, any positive is good. Yep. Heck. Any positive is good except HIV positive. Yeah, that one's just unfortunate. Okay, well... At least it doesn't kill you anymore. True. Okay. I know, I'm trying to, but I can't find the option for it now. I'm old and gay enough to have lost a handful of friends to that fucking bullshit disease. Fair. I mean, at least it's slightly better now. Slightly. Do you know where she went? You say she was a sunset? A gift? Yeah, you can live a normal life with HIV now? Yeah, which is nice. Okay. I can't get the legacy from him. I'll go try to talk to them, and then maybe I can talk to him again about the legacy. This is what I get for wanting to help him. Hey, yeah, I gotta go talk to Splinter. Curse me and my morals for wanting to help people even in video games. Most of the time. Hey! There's a man, Annis, whom I was hoping you would grant temporary access to the private sanatorium, or sensatorium. No good deed goes unpunished, true. And for what reason would we allow such a thing? Because one of the stones there contains a fragment of his daughter's experiences. She died far from home, not having seen him in a long while, and he mourns her loss deeply.
Updated my journal.
Splinter nods, thinks for a moment, then nods again. Yes, we shall allow this Ianus to enter the private sensatorium. Well escorted, of course. You may tell him he has permission. Thank you. Thanks, Splinter. Over here we go. Run, run, run. Are we coming? Yeah, we're coming. Here we come. Doom, doom. Anna's the fastest.
I'm gone.
Hey. Good news! You see Iannis. He turns as you enter and his eyes light up hopefully. Ah! At last! Were you able to convince them to grant me some access to their sensatorium? I hate the sensorium track, by the way. Only bad track in the game, but then it really is bad. I don't mind it. Sometimes I feel like it's playing very loudly over my voice. But, you know. Yeah, they agreed. Thank you, good sir. Thank you, I am in your debt. It was no trouble. Please go see the experiences of your daughter. I think they might ease your troubles. I don't think so.
Updated my journal.
I disagree. I read them and, you know, I think they might break his heart even more. Hi. Hi. Nope. Nope. God. If I recall, it's adapted from a Mozart track, but it's slightly different. Just go through all the options? Okay. Did you say she was a sensit? A gift! Do you know where she went on this journey? How did she die? Do you know where they went on this journey? Nope. How do you know she died? Nope. Nope. God damn it. Ask him about being an advocate. Oh, here we go. Actually, I've come to collect the legacy of a young woman. Indeed, very well. Do you remember the legacy in question? 687KS. Ah, Yanis nods. It seems you spoke true. My daughter was known to you then, he sighs. Hold a moment and I will see what was left to you. I'll wait.
Updated my journal.
Ooh, that's a lot of items. All the articles are accounted for. Yanis is holding 3 scrolls in his hands. I had no idea she had established a legacy here. He is staring at the items, almost hypnotized. Here you are. If I may I read them, sir? They're all copper rings. Let him read them, it's fine. Okay. Yanis takes the scroll and studies it. There's a long silence. Then he slowly looks up at you. You meant very much to my daughter. She was willing to give up her life for you. Yep, I believe that.
Updated my journal.
Yanis hands the scroll back to you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your kindness. Yep. I wonder where the other one went. I got... Did it drop on the ground? Oh, I see. I see. Dianar's ring. +1 to all saving throws, +1 to armor class, +3 to armor class versus piercing. Usable only by me. So, that. Also keep it with you all the way to the end, just like the bronze sphere. Cool. Oh, also, I put a ring... I don't think you were here for this, Volet, but I put a ring on Fall from Grace, and she said, does this mean we're married now? And that made me laugh. I love that. Yeah, also I could drop these. I don't need these. Oh, right, yeah. I was like, ooh, are we married now? I can't pick that up. You can't laugh. Oh no, does it hurt? Try to take off her bodice?
I do not think we know each other well enough.
I mean, I don't know about that, Femshep. I know you very well. I am you. Oh no. It hurts. Bonk jail. Now, who is that bonk really for? Since you're the one who suggested it. Ah, self-bonk. Fair. I mean, I also deserve it because I did it. But, you know. Ah. Let's read her legacy. My love, if you are reading this, then the tragedy I have seen has come to pass. I have died, and you have remained to suffer the loss. Know this, my love. I know why you were forced to shield your feelings from me. Oh no. You sought to protect me from the terrible burden you carry with you. The distance you kept between us was your way of protecting me, and the brief moments when we were alone and you let your feelings be known, that was when I knew you cared for me. Carry no regrets with you, carry no guilt, for I came with you on your haunted journey of my own accord, and no matter how death came for me, I know that you did everything in your power to save me. Our lives are intertwined, my love, and death shall not be a wall between us, for my sight has seen what is to come. only in staccato segments, but it is enough for me to know that we will be separated for a time, but we shall be reconciled again. Thus, do not see my death as a farewell, but only as an interval before we meet again. Carry my ring with you, and these other pieces of me, and think of me. Keep me in your mind and heart, and that will be the beacon that brings us together. It seems like she changed her mind about all that. Well, to be fair, I forgot about her. This particular incarnation was a major dick. Yeah, seems like it. A healing scroll. This tissue-thin vellum scroll was a part of Dianar's legacy. The scroll is neatly rolled up and wrapped with a red ribbon. When the ribbon is opened, the healing magic contained within the scroll is released. The scroll will heal even the most critical of wounds. It disintegrates into powder when used. Radical? I mean... God, I have too many things on me. Yeah, no spoilies. No spoilies. Misha, are you gonna kill the shoelace again? Yep, she's decided it must die. You must die. Here, I'm gonna have you hold on to some things for me. Not my limb. My limb. Have you read the Codex of the Inconceivable? No. Why? It's just quick XP. Is it? Also, have you read the whatever the other book is called? The other book? This book? Finham's book that annoys me because I can't give it to him? No? Oh. It is, don't worry. Okay. Okay. What you had first taken to be a rather unassuming book held closed by a tiny brass lock is in actuality bound in strange leathers and enchanted bronze. It is labeled simply the Codex of the Inconceivable. Open it and read! You unlock the book's bindings and open it. As you glance over the tome's contents, your jaw drops. You stand, spellbound, flipping through its pages. Its contents are simply too much to be described. Mere words seem powerless to explain the wonders it holds. What? What was it? Or what was in it, Chief? Show him the Codex. Morty floats over your shoulder to examine the Codex's contents. His eyes nearly pop out from their sockets as they scan the pages. But wow. You stand thoughtfully for a moment, looking down at the Codex, before closing it and reverently putting the tome away. Whoa! Oh. A heart charm. Oh, I see. Oh, this does more healing. Here you go, Morty. Plot twist, the Codex is a sex ed textbook and the Nameless one and Morty were 6th graders. Oh yeah, I gave him the cheese. Morty holds the cheese. Okay. I'm gonna just let you hold on to that. Now you can dump the book? Okay, dump it. No need for it. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Bye, I'm leaving all this junk on your ground. See ya! Imagine. Also, the elixir of horrific separation can be used at the apothecary. Oh!
All right.
That's right, I forgot that the, Wait. Was the apothecary here, or was it here? Oh no, now I don't remember. Oh, it's here. I couldn't remember. I'm already here. Run, Hakon, run! Okay. Hey. You see, Pestle Kiln, he, or they, is as eerie to look upon as ever, as his flesh constantly changes and crawls across his face and body. I welcome ye back, sir. Oh my god. Hey, are you okay? I am. His throat convulses for a moment, then relaxes. A large green glowing pustule suddenly bursts from the side of his neck. Something you need then, sir? His throat clenches again, and a wave of quivering flesh swallows the blistering green pustule back beneath the skin of his throat. He coughs violently for a moment, then seems to relax. Whew! Yeah, just Google what it is. Filet. Don't ask why I know what it is. Look, I've been on the internet a long time. I know what a lot of things are. Anyway, can I ask what happened to you? I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, you know. I know, okay? The left eye rolls upward in exasperation. The right eye looks askance. Too much to drink. Too much of what, though? Marcia? Did you knock something over? That scared me. Can't follow you, it's hot. Potions a drink. Too many potions. His mouth slides down beneath his chin. His left nostrils form another one. The most I ever drank, that's for certain. Of polymorphin they were, and brewed in limbo. Right? It's pretty tame, honestly, but it broke his brain. Yeah, it's not the worst thing I've heard of. To be honest. Is there anything I could do to help? The man's eyes turn inwards to look at each other, then back to you. Dunno. He shudders. The mouth below his chin moves up to envelop the one his nostril formed. This sort of thing happens quite often. We can't seem to help but sample the stock. If you find a way to help, the two of us would be grateful, sir. Worst, you make it sound like it's bad. I certainly don't think so. No, I just mean for something that could break someone's brain. You know? Like... Let's see if I can give this to him. I've got this elixir of horrific separation. Do you think that would help you? Both his eyes suddenly snap to the small bottle in your hands. He nods, smacking his lips. Here you go then. Pestle Kiln takes the bottle in both his hands and places it beneath the counter. His left eye focuses on you, while his right eye and hand concentrate on scribbling furiously, oh my god, on the countertop. We can use this to make something that'll fix us. Right on up. Now, if you'll give us a moment, when we got it all worked out, we'll make you some healing stuffs for a reward. He turns to head to the back of the shop. Okay. Scribbling figures on the countertop. Well, you know, little stickmen, yeah. Oh. Now they're two. This man closely resembles Pestle Kiln, though without the crawling skin and constant subtle mutations. Greetings again, sir, and well met. And what is it I, Pestle, can do for you? Pestle will give you healing items for free. I was hoping to get some healing concoctions. Yes, of course, you're a word, You're a word? Oh no. Oh no, this is why it would take me a million takes to do an audiobook. English is hard. Let's see now. I'll manufacture them for ye for nothing, of course, but I'll need the proper ingredients. An Oni's heart, or powdered hematite, or the hair of a diva, or a thread from an Asamon's robe, or the blood of a regenerating creature such as a troll, or... Actually, my wounds heal very quickly. Pestle raises an eyebrow. Do they now? Well then, your own blood just might do. Here, give me a sample if you would. Okay. Here you go. After drawing a small quantity of your blood and retreating to the back of the store, Pestle returns with a number of what appears to be hardened drops of blood. Placed upon one's tongue, these clot charms will heal existing wounds and aid in the prevention of new ones for a time. Cool. So just some more clot charms, which I will take. I will give these to you. Huh. Good quest, good quest. Okay, now I have... The monster jug just spawns a couple of monsters to kill. Might as well, right? I guess. Hold on. If I'm gonna summon monsters, I'd rather be... further away from a bunch of people. Not that it probably... Yeah, I was gonna say not that it probably actually matters, but, you know, just a safety precaution. This is a heavy, plain-looking metallic jug with a hinged stopper. Despite its common appearance, you feel reluctant to touch the thing, as if it might bite you. You've been told there's some sort of monster trapped inside of it, but peering into the jug's mouth reveals nothing but inky blackness. Upend the jug, see if anything comes out. At first, there's nothing, but then a black, viscous liquid begins to bubble out from the jug's mouth, forming a slimy pool of steaming, tarry filth on the ground. Gross. As the jug begins to dissolve in your hands, the pool begins to writhe, throb, and rise to form a tall, hideous creature. What the? Oh, God.
There is no my faith, lend me strength. May my faith lend me strength.
Goldward, also known as Wanker City.
Wanker City. And more inventory space. True. Reminds me I haven't had breakfast. Which part of that reminded you? Oh, slimy filth. I was like, which part of that reminded you of breakfast? I guess fair. Okay. You're having yours right now? Yeah, it's 12:26 a.m., so I shouldn't be eating. I'm not sure I want to analyze that enough to provide an answer. Also, look at how this guy is just... He looks like... he's nauseous. So he's just sitting there, head on his knees, like, oh god. Chaotic evil. Yeah. More like chaotic silly. Sorry, that was dumb. Okay, so I need to go back to this place.
All right.
Hello, I have a receipt. I have a receipt. I'd like to get my thing that I ordered. Decades ago, most likely. Who can I show the receipt to? The clerk?
Done.
Yeah, the clerk. I was gonna say, that's the first person I thought of. Excuse me. Anna? She didn't want to come in. I'm here to pick up an item. Do you have a receipt? You need a receipt or I can't give you anything. Yes, I do. The old man takes the receipt from you and scrutinizes it carefully. This thing's over 100 years old. How'd you come by it? I left it for myself, but I got busy. It was in a legacy. I see, quite a catch you made. Here you go, lad. Treat this metal well here. Sure. Curious ironwork. This is a shimmering piece of filigreed metalwork that you picked up at the Great Foundry. It looks almost gauzy. Sharp edges protrude from it. You have no idea what to do with it right now, but it must be important if you left it behind for yourself. Interesting. Should I... Oh yeah. I have to use it from here. All you need to do is activate. All you need to do to activate it is find the proper key. Time to go meet the hag? Oh, is this how I meet her? Oh, it's an unfolding portal. Am I ready? I would make a proper save here? Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm afraid. I'm scared. You were born ready? Was I? Truly? You unfold the shimmering metal and immediately it begins crackling with life. It begins forming itself into a metallic circle hovering in the air. Maybe get a few more healing charms first? From the apothecary? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'm glad that there's always the just kidding and put it back in your pocket option. Okay, maybe not ready, but fuck it, YOLO. I already did that with the other maze. To go get Nordum.
Done.
You're about to start a much more combat-heavy section of the game.
The air is quite bracing here.
No. Combat, no. I don't want to do combat. But I also don't want to go in a maze. And now I have to do both. Technically. Because the hag's in a maze. She's been mazed. Hello. Okay. Oof. Oof. I guess I might as well buy just... Heart charms are your best bet. Can I buy more than one? Ooh. Buy as many as I can? Oh god, you gonna make me do math? You gonna make me do math? Will it stop me when I can't afford it? Maybe 20 or so? Wait. Okay. I just had to sit there. I knew I couldn't afford it, but gosh, it just looked so tempting. I mean, there's just something about it. Chaos Gate is getting a sequel. These are the blood charms. I'll just keep these in my pocket. I'll just keep them in my pocket.
I'm gone.
Okay, now I'll make the hard save. Yep, save here. Ah! I'm afraid. Okay. You unfold the shimmering metal and immediately it begins crackling with life. It begins forming itself into a metallic circle hovering in the air. There's something in possession that has activated this portal. You get the feeling that you probably ought to make sure you have everything you need. You might not be back in Sigil for a long time. Chaos Gate came out in 1998. I've never even heard a whisper about a sequel before. I don't know that I've ever even heard of Chaos Gate, to be honest. Okay, step through the portal. Chaos Gate sounds like it could be a cleric spell in Baldur's Gate. True. Chaos! Oh god, I'm in a maze. Oh no. Do I need a map for this maze? Because I still have that piece of paper. Nah? Okay. I was gonna say, I still have that piece of paper. Just in case.
All right.
Gravel is around the middle. What are these? What the fuck is this? What is this? Excuse me, sir?
What's up?
This is a Wendy's.
Prime scum. Yeah?
This is a Wendy's. They're fresh meat. They're tree guts in it.
Slattern.
Tree guts? Gah. Oh, gits.
Error.
I can read. I can't read. See, and you want me to do an audiobook? You know I can't read.
I'm gone.
Okay, so is this the end of this? Yes, this is a dead end. Oh. Trig it. Get him. No, get him. Get him.
Error. Error.
Okay, alright. They don't really drop anything, do they? Get from beget, referring to an orphan, meaning a worthless person. Oh. I still think I like tree guts better. The hell was that? Excuse me, sir? Like posh git? Oh! Oh, a trap. Also, they scream when you kill them, so that's fun. Hello? Hello? Is there a hag here? Ow.
Processing. Plant life is not indigenous to structure. Error.
Error. Error. Me too, Nordum. Me too.
I'm a little out of practice, it seems.
Nordum's processor is overheating. I mean, same.
May my faith lend me strength.
Isn't this supposed to be a bit more difficult than this? I mean, I'm playing on difficulty 2, so no. Oh. Please, I'm here for the story. Please. You must know. Hey, we're all here for the story. Yeah. I'd rather not be murdered 7,000 times by one enemy. I know, you're not the one judging me. Oh no, you are judging me. To be fair, with how the combat is in this game, playing on max difficulty is just needless torture. I mean, if I want the real judging, I just, I get it from Quark, playing Baldur's Gate. I only ever played it on core. See, even Baldur's Gate, I can't play on core. Can't do it. Ah. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Let me just... Excuse me, ma'am? I'd like to leave. I'd like to leave. I never play this on max difficulty either, unlike Baldur's Gate where I play SCS Insane, yeah. I actually beat Baldur's Gate 1 Iron Man on core, near 100% completion too. Wow. Well, I found her. Am I ready for her? Oh, hold on. Excuse me, ma'am, there's another enemy. Give me a second. Madam.
Nighttime.
I could not reliably kill the Olgoth's Beard Demon. Olgoth's Beard Demon? I don't think I ever got to that one. Oh. Give me just a second to just, Oh, look, it's your mom! She's not my mom! I don't think. The plump, hook-nosed crone before you doesn't look much like a myth. She's outfitted in a simple, if dirty, brown shirt and leggings, with a number of pouches hanging from her frayed belt. She seems oblivious to your presence, more concerned with the tangled black roots woven together from the floor of the maze than anything transpiring around her. Study her for a moment. A tangle of jagged gray hair juts from beneath the crone's hood, spreading down her shoulders like a mass of twisted gray roots. Sickly blue-gray flesh hangs in loose folds from her face. Her narrow chin, long and sharp, juts forward in an extreme underbite, and two filthy yellow canines protrude from her lower jaw like small tusks. Parents just arrived. They're here to help me clean off the roof of our house. Lots of moss and growth. I have to watch the rest later. Bye. Okay, bye, Marcus! Oh, I remember that fail. That demon sucked. I did do that. Because I did Durlags, and then I went to go fight the other demon, and I died like 20 times in a row. I was getting very, very upset. And then I think I had to completely change and actually use a strategy to actually beat it. And when I finally beat it, I wasn't even happy about it. I was just upset. That demon is by far the most dangerous fight in the game because of his fucking Death Gaze ability. Yeah, it made me so upset. Mostly because I was like, okay, if someone gets knocked out, because, you know, I'm not playing on any difficulty where they can actually die, I don't have room to pick up their stuff, and I don't want to lose their stuff. So I could only have a maximum of 2 people go down. Otherwise I couldn't get their stuff. So on SCS Insane, all the cultists drink heroism potions to give them more health too. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna talk to her because attacking her before she notices me sounds like a terrible idea. From what I know about hags, you don't want to just go at them. They want to talk before they murder you or curse you. Ravel? There's stat boosts in this conversation anyway. The crone's voice is thick and scratchy, as if trying to force its way past layers of dust. Her eyes are a dull, bloody red, with black veins running through them like tree branches. As she gazes at you, a strange crawling sensation passes through you, like snakes burrowing beneath your skin. Gross, gross, gross. But yeah, just on core, unmodded, there's basically a 50-50 chance your main will get gazed instantly by the demon because of how the mechanics of the fight works. That demon sucks. Greetings, Ravel. Oh yeah, sorry, I mean, hello, Ravel.
Oh no, my pretty thing. Have you returned at last? You were gone so long. I feared you forgot poor, lonely Ravel.
Ravel's face splits into a grotesque smile, displaying a row of chipped yellow fangs. The only way to reliably win is to not bring your main down the stairs, but that honestly felt like cheating, so I ended up skipping it. Yeah, that fight is not worth the trouble. Sucked. Sucked. I did forget for a time. Now I've returned. Have you? But what has returned? She squints at you with her black-veined eyes and hisses softly. Let Ravel see how you've fared in this life. She reaches out as if to caress you, and you suddenly notice her fingers are talons, each fingernail filthy and wickedly sharp. Ugh. Vote 3. If you sweet talk her, you gain extra stat boost. Ew, I don't want her to touch me. You're dead serious? But it's nothing crucial? I mean, don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm gonna go for the 2. Do not touch me, Ravel. I only wish to trade words with you, nothing more. Please don't touch me. Ah, always the cautious one, my most beloved of puzzles. She withdraws her finger and lets it fall to her side. So did I mark you when you first came to me on the wastes of your so did I mark you when you first came to me on the wastes with your challenges for Ravel? I mean, you can talk your way through all this and it's the optimal way to do it, but I think you should go with your gut. Well, so far my gut is still I should talk to her, but also I don't want her to touch me. Let's see what your guts be looking like. We already did. And then they burned up. I don't remember such a meeting. There's much that I have forgotten. Full ow. Ravel gives a whispering sigh as she studies you. Oh, sad, sad, broken half-thing, all a pieces. No longer the one Ravel knew are you. Are you still a broken after all this sad, sad time? The ritual you performed was flawed. It didn't work. Every time I die, or at least every time I used to die, I forgot myself and became somebody else. I'm broken, yes. Can you fix me? Help me remember? A body you possess, but a body of knowledge you do not? The victuals you reformed, yeah. She points her ragged talon at your chest, at your scars. Many and such scars you have, all scrawled on your skin. Many tales does your skin tell. What tales does my skin tell? Your scars and tattoos shout to me. Here is a man in confrontation with the world. Ravel makes a crooning noise, not unlike a dying bird. Yes, such tales as would shrivel even a hag's ears. Tell me these tales. I would know them. The tales are many. They echo of balance imbalance, trials of war, battles with fiendish elements, and a creature that feeds on others from afar to sustain itself, and of torments. Such torments flesh has never known. Balance imbalanced? Divided in two you were, when your mortality was peeled from you. No longer balanced, much a broken in the separation, both a blessing and a mistake, but more mistake than blessing, Ravel thinks. You took my mortality. How? Forgotten the how of it, I have. Have I? Ravel's gaze dims for a moment, the black veins swimming in her eyes. And even if I remembered it, I would never do it twice. Not forgotten the moment, have I, after the break. A seeing the pain stream from your veins, your cries like a wailing child, every bit of your being filled with emptiness. Terrible, even for these eyes. So, that's why I feel hollow inside? Because my mortality is gone? Very well. What are these other tales my skin tells? Trials of war? Great, great trials of war. Much too much to be borne by any mortal thing. What war? Where? Ah, you know, the Demon Wars. This war touches all, my precious half-man. There's no place where its caress is not felt. Did it touch you? Ravel's voice drops, almost bitter. To this, Ravel says, aye. That would explain the scars. What are these other tales? Battles with fiendish elements? Two fiends butt heads, Ravel sniffs as if in contempt. Their tiny heads filled with ideas of how the planes should be, yet can never be, or the planes they would be no longer. Such foolishness. I'm not certain I understand. What are these other tales my skin tells? A creature that feeds on others from afar? No base hungers do you feel, but far, far more terrible ones boil beneath your skin, and such a cost. Hungers? What do you mean? I know not. Not? Not the nature nor the cause of these hungers. But heed this. Coming events cast their shadows before them, my precious half-man. There is no assaying of what these events will be, not even with Ravel's eyes. Oh, okay. And these torments. What are these torments you speak of?
Updated my journal.
A lodestone pulls iron to it, and so do you, my precious half-man, but it is not iron, but tormented souls. As others suffer, they are drawn to you, and your path becomes theirs. She makes a sweeping gesture. Do you not see them in the eyes of those that have traveled here with you? My companions? What do you mean? Half-man. Half-elf. Do you wish to explain, Gith? You read half-mast? Oh my god. Bonk. Ravel throws a burning glance at Dakon, tempered with a fanged smile. Vows may prove tighter than any chain, no? The manacles of a race once enslaved, now a slave again? Dakon is silent, but his blade shifts at Ravel's words. The blade darkens, the edge sharpening until the karak itself seems to carry a horrible malevolence about it. Watch your words, Ravel! The cog box. Ravel's gaze shifts to Nordham. Once it knew only suffering's definition, but now it feels its sting. There's no room for two in the world of ones and zeros. No place for mayhap in a house of trues and falses, and no green with envy in a black and white world. When it discovers how the planes turn, when it discovers the truth behind loyalty and ill logic, more torments will it know. Ravel, leave my companions alone. I have a... The chattering skull. Ravel doesn't bother to even look at Morty, as if he's beneath her notice. Are the quips enough of a shield for what lies buried inside your brain box, Why speak truths when lies suffice? Poor little cube. I know, so rude. Morty, what do you mean, Ravel? The abyssal temptress. Ravel sneers, her yellowed fangs piercing her purpled lips as she squints at Fall from Grace. A skin so fair, lips so rich, eyes that might cause you to forget Ravel herself, and yet she suffers, more than any other. When one turns on their nature, many are the torments that arise from such a betrayal. Ravel, Grace replies softly, almost cautiously, I have come to terms with my... You lie, succubus. Ravel's lips peel back in a snarl. You lie. Do not dare lie to me, when your heart is a book to me. Every word you spit screams of your torment. Have a care with your words, Ravel. Enough of this. Oh yeah, it is Pride. It's Pride Month. I bought myself a little pin that's a bi flag, but it's a cake. Because, you know, I love cake. Also, the bi flag is inconspicuous enough for those who don't know it. So I think I can get away with it. Wink, wink. And they're also my 3 favorite colors. So, yeah, I'm excited. Bye, cake! Okay, good, because I know a couple of gay people IRL and they didn't care about it at all. I think it all just depends. I mean, it has been slightly commercialized, and by slightly, I mean it's been very commercialized recently, so you know. Ravel gestures at Anna, as if she is for sale upon an auction block. Look upon the feisty tiefling, such fiery hair and voice. Ravel smiles, baring her rows of yellowed teeth. Shall I speak of your torment, tiefling? Anna seems paralyzed, her eyes wide as Ravel turns her black-veined gaze to her. You can see her trembling, her heart beating fast. No, I shall not speak of it. Ravel's voice drops, almost in exhaustion, and the smile fades from her face. Grown tired of cruelties and torments, Ravel has. The world is a jagged enough place. She turns to you, her bloody eyes dimmed, and she sighs. And my precious, precious half-man, for you, the greatest torment of all, life forevermore. Can it be life a cares for you as Ravel does? She gnashes her yellowed tusks with a horrid clacking noise. One so brave, so passionate, so terribly lost, sad, sad. Yeah, woo capitalism. Now you have to pay for everything that once meant something to you. Ravel, why did you make me immortal? I must know. A puzzle of bone and skin were you, always intriguing, and the most beloved of all who came to me, petitioning, requesting, pleading, pleasing? Pleading for help. Ravel stares hard at you, her black-veined ember eyes narrowing. So hard to see up past the scars, to dig up the man who once was underneath. I mean, yeah. Not a huge fan of capitalism, but slightly better than the alternative. Ravel, can you tell me anything about who I once was? A shadow with substance, a seeking that which casts the light. I know you more, and no. Ravel pauses, her eyes dimming. No more than I know the nature of any man. Crossed paths have we, a man tainted with undeath, still feeling the pangs of separation, and an old withered crone, now all imprisoned. Crossed paths? Seems it that we are a meeting for the first time? No, not? Ravel seems confused for a moment, then shudders, as if throwing off a weight. Not at all. An echo of a future meeting this is, or a past meeting, depending on which way time is facing. No, I mean, capitalism is better than the alternative of us being treated like trash garbage. Like, the capitalist nature of selling gays now. Not that capitalism is good. Yeah, I don't like it. It's all good. So this meeting echoes a meeting in the past. The now and then very similar? So tangled the now and then is, both mirrored in each other. Once and again, you come afore me with a problem, to challenge me for a solution to an impossibility. Ravel hisses at you, and her eyes blaze. Beautiful, ungrateful, beloved man. What was this impossibility I asked you to solve? Ravel doesn't seem to have heard you. She still seems to be in the past, for her eyes dim as if looking far away. Such fire in your eyes, enough to stir a grey lady's heart. Passion to be free, but when freed, the fire in your eyes guttered out. With the separation, your life has shed all meaning, I fear. Ravel smiles with her yellowed fangs, then clicks them together, as if laughing. Mayhap you should sit on your hind legs and limp your forepaws. Mayhap Ravel will give you another scrap of knowing. Let's see. Do I want to beg her? I mean, I want to know. I don't really want to beg for it, though. Yeah, I will not beg for your aid, Revel. I will ask, nothing more. As it ever was for you, you would not bend your knee to me, my precious man. Ravel, I have many questions I wish to ask you. Oh, more questions do you have? Ravel croons softly, but there's an edge to it, as if she is reprimanding you. Tch. But you have already asked so many. Ravel's black-veined eyes take on a curious gleam. The time for my questions is now, half-man. Okay. Know this and know Ravel's law. If you do not answer my questions, no more of your questions will I answer, my precious man. Step lightly with the answers, or the asking shall tear you apart. Oh no. Okay. Ask your questions. I would know why you traveled here with these others. No, not the place they were traveling to? They chose to walk this path with me. Chose? Ah, a dangerous word. Is it so? Yes? Yes. Ravel throws a black-veined glance at Dakon, her voice like an arrow. Is it choice, Gith? Is it? Or is it a matter of two skies? Dakon's blade bleeds into a vicious dead black, mirroring his eyes, and to your surprise, the Karak edge silently splits into jagged fangs. Ravel, leave him be. I will answer your questions, not them. What of the cod box? Ravel turns to Nordum, sneering. What does it know of choice? She snaps her fingers like the sound of cracking bone. There's only obey and obey, Query. What does Nordum define choice? Define choice, the act of choosing, selection, the right or opportunity to choose. Nordum, stop. This is between Ravel and I. Look, Ravel. Ravel turns to Morty. Skull, skull, skull. Ravel clicks her tongue after each word and her smile widens. Your expression is difficult to read without the skin wrapping, but I feel your fear from here. Coming here was not your choice. Well, I didn't have anything better to do except to go to one of the ladies' mazes and meet one of the evilest creatures to set foot in Sigil, so I said, sure, why not? Morty. Be quiet. Ravel, Be quiet! Morty clacks his teeth. Like the hells I will. I think we've listened to this crone rattle her bone box enough, and now she's got some pair of stones saying I haven't got any skin. So what if I don't? Obviously the fact she has skin has done wonders for her looks. Does she think I like being naked all the time? And another thing. Morty, cut it out. Ravel, look. The succubus. Ravel squints. Did she have a choice? Mayhap in her smooth skin mind of soft silks and hard truths, maybe choice. But no, a sense it must experience all and refuse to come. Not a sense it would you be. Still no choice. I wouldn't mind being naked all the time in this heat, to be honest. Fair. Ravel, enough of this. The tiefling, the fiery one. Ravel cackles softly and her eyes kindle as if amused. No choice at all. When you feel instead of think, there's little room for choice. Anna makes no response. Ravel's mere presence seems to have silenced her. Her tail has stopped flicking, however, and her eyes have lost their hard edge. Enough with this, Ravel. What other questions did you have? Shh. There will be time enough for you to speak, my precious man. Ravel taps a talon against one of her yellowed tusks. This question next. What do you feel for these that have come with you? Do they matter in your heart? She smiles, black veins dancing in her eyes. Or are they tools for your will? I mean, they matter to me. I care about my companions. Even the Gith? Ravel's ember gaze falls on Dakon, then slides off to lock with your eyes again. Speak what he means to you, and say it true, or blanketing my garden he will be. I mean, he's my ally. I know him. He's my friend. Ah, Ravel nods, then she smiles again, her talons tapping against each other. Does that surprise you? What of the skull? Ravel doesn't even bother to look at Morty. Surely he matters not to one such as you. Or does he? I don't know enough about Morty yet to say. No, I like him. He's my friend. I mean, he lied to me, but, you know, he my friend. Curious, curiouser, curious her. Ravel smiles. Quite the puzzle box you are shaping up to be. What else lurks in the dark places of your mind? Oh, you know, a hamster on a wheel. I hide nothing. Ah, Ravel's voice takes on a threatening weight, and she turns to fall from grace, her red eyes blazing. And here's the core of it, the abyssal temptress. Does she rise above the merely carnal to you, or is she something else in your eye? A spinning seal, a monkey playing bongos? No, cat! Bongo cat! Also, since it came out, Nyan Cat is in my mind 24/7. Grace says nothing. She seems to be studying Ravel intently. You are suddenly struck with the feeling Grace is sizing up Ravel for weaknesses. Ravel turns back to you, clacking her yellowed tusks as if in anticipation. Speak, precious man, but have a care where your words fall. I like her. She has many good qualities. I consider her a friend. She heals me sometimes. Ravel slides her gaze off of you and narrows her eyes at Grace. Enough of these games, Ravel. Look. Ravel turns. Friend zoning a succubus. Yeah, she's my friend. Ravel turns, clacks her tusks, and then glances at Anna with a sneer. And what of this slip of flesh? The fiendling, the tiefling with the scarlet hair and the fiery passion. What is she to you, my precious man? I mean... yeah, I like having her around. I consider her my friend. They're all my friends. Everyone is my friend. Too late. Have I talked to you? You're my friend. Too bad. Ravel glances at Anna, then snorts, her black-veined eyes gleaming. So be it. Enough of these games, Ravel. Look! My next question is this. Ravel's voice drops, almost whispering, and suddenly you have a strange feeling she does not want to hear the answer. Why did you wait so long to return to me? Ravel grew lonely without you, precious man. The way to this place is difficult, Ravel. Could I get some, stuff for saying nice things to her? Yes. Do I want to say nice things to her? No. She keeps bugging all my companions. Not a fan. Not a fan. Hello, Bleach Black Cat. Is the way so hard? A hint of a smile plays on the corners of her mouth. Then your visit is precious, and I give thanks. Do you have any other questions for me? Ah, yes. The third and last question is this. As Ravel opens her mouth to speak her final question, you are suddenly gripped with a terrible realization that this final question has murdered many others to whom it has been asked. You know what it is, and you feel it welling up within you, and you feel compelled to ask it. What can change the nature of a man?
In knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
What can change the nature of a man?
Ooh. I see you have not forgotten, Ravel smiles, her yellowed fangs gleaming. What is your answer? Oh yeah, Bleach Black Cat, they... Chat wants me to do an audiobook, but, yikes. All is truth and truth is all. Yeah. The truth is, cats. What can change the nature of a man? Cats. This is also true. But yeah, I highly recommend watching the VOD for this one because apparently I did a great job at reading a certain thingamajig. Every answer is correct, it's your own perception. Except they don't let me say cats. That's my perception. Answer cats. What can change the nature of a man? And then one lie, yeah. I always choose regret because it changed me IRL. I mean, if I go by that, then this one has changed me for the better and for the worse. Betrayal. And that is your answer? The veins in Ravel's eyes begin to shift slightly, and she gives an evil smile. Be certain before you say. It may not be your answer, but it is my answer. And that is all I wished for, my precious man. Ravel's smile relaxes. A simple answer, and in the end, many are the men have I laid low while they sought my answer. That's it? I thought... Ravel cackles. Countless times has the question been asked, and not once did the pathetic shells who came before me answered with their answer, but always sought to creep inside my mind and find what I thought. There's no truth in that. Gilbert Gottfried reads 50 Shades of Grey should be a real-life audiobook. I don't believe you. In fact, I don't think they ever could have answered you true, even if it was true to them. Ravel falls suddenly, strangely silent. She's watching you warily. You never cared about any answer other than mine. Ever. Did you? Yet still you asked the question, knowing that no matter what the answer they gave, they would die by your hand.
Updated my journal.
Ravel hisses. Of course your answer was the only one I sought, for you were the only reason I asked the question. Did you think I cared for them? Do you think I even cared a fraction of the amount for them that I cared for you, my precious man? Answer me that. I'm through with answering your questions, Ravel. Now you'll answer mine. What kind of game lets you drink bleach? There's a couple. The only one I can think of is that one game, shoot, what's it called? People were obsessed with it for like a month. The one where one of you is the dad and another one is the baby. And as the baby, you can drink bleach. And as the baby, your goal is to kill yourself, and as the dad, your goal is to stop your baby from trying to kill itself, just like real life. I don't remember what the game was called, though. There's also a game like that, but with old people versus nurses. Fair, fair, fair. Why did you make me immortal? It's what you wanted, seedling, and you asked so sweetly. Now how could Ravel say no to one such as you? Immortality was your solution, and your challenge to me. That sounds like some really messed up social commentary. My brother drank a bottle cap of ammoniac when he was like 3 or something. Even today he has a very deep, raspy voice. Yikes. My solution? But why? I don't know, seedling. Time has chipped away at my memories as well, it would seem. Seem? If you remember, tell me. I'm a curious myself. It must have been something important. Isn't it in the nature of a man to want to live forever? Only if what lies on the other path carries greater pain. Ravel, this is very important. Do you have any idea why I asked you to do it? Death was a thing you needed to dodge. An easy thing to say, mayhap, but to do it, it is not. Immortality, even with its flaws, was the best solution this withered mind could untangle. Yet... Lead is not easily a change to gold, but it is possible, thought the unwise. Unwise? Ravel. If water can be drawn from blood, mortality can be taken from a mortal, peeled back like a sticky film. So you pulled it off? The gulf between man and unman is great. You traveled the distance, I provided the means, but you crossed on your own. Ravel slaps her head and rakes her hand through her hair. Bad, Ravel. Mortals are too flawed to be made to last. Still they break. They must be dragged kicking and screaming into an unhealthy new mold. Unhealthy, so the ritual was flawed. Shortcuts must be made, and they can break the molded. For it is not always the mold that breaks, but the substance poured within it. Force something into a shape it was not meant to be, and it breaks. I thought the material was of stronger stuff, but you have been broken. But I am immortal. Surely that was a success. You have survived long, immortal one, but you have become the prey of the creature that is life. She cups her hands, then reverses it, forming a canopy with her hands. The body is but a hut for the soul, but now no one dwells in your hut. There's no one in my hut, guys. What went wrong with the ritual? Puzzle-fleshed, broken, beautiful, beautiful mortal man. The ritual was not a finished thing. Ravel's brows wrinkle, and her talons pick at her hair, tugging on a lone strand. The ritual gave you what you wanted, but there is only Jabba in your hut. Or Pizza, the hut. But The ritual gave you what you wanted, but great were the costs. The casting of shadows, the quiet, violent deaths of the mind, and the painstaking emptiness. These things, dangerous are in such a fragile vessel, no matter how strong a mortal man. Regret them and the ritual, do I? For fuck's sake, now I want pizza. Pizza, it kills me, but I eat it anyway. But typically, I'll go for the Alfredo sauce pizza because, you know, I don't want to be up all night trying not to barf. Peace, peace, peace. Because you can't see me, so I have to say it. I'm doing peace signs. Anyway, casting of shadows, those things that are coming after me and murdering me and other people. Ungrateful shades, but ungrateful without cause? The shades. They hate you, nameless one, for they are fathered by you, your children. Once forsaken, they will never forgive. They will do everything they can to destroy the parent. Such is the way of children. How do I father shades, these shadows? Oh! Oh god. Oh, and they're gone. Oh, nice hair. Bye! You cast shadows on existence, nameless one. With every death, a shadow arises fresh from the fields of your flesh. They wander for a time, but always they return, looking to murder their parent. Such is the way of many offspring. Ravel purses her lips in disapproval, then suddenly pokes you in the chest with the talon. And thankless young men such as yourself. Oh, okay. Tell me more about this ritual. The quiet, violent death of the mind? 1,000 deaths, and you recover from each. Not so the mind. The mind is much more fragile. Its scars run deep and do not heal. The brain is encased in a hard bone shell, difficult to breach, but with no defense against that which eats at it from within. Uh-oh. Pain-taking emptiness? You have a hole where? Where? Where your mortality once lay within your shell. She makes her hand into a fist and shakes it. Rattle, rattle, goes the hollow man, a baby's plaything, with naught but a tiny stone that clatters and clacks in your frame. Isn't the silent, violent death of the mind just called death? No, in this case it's amnesia. Tell me more about this ritual. Despite these problems, it seems like the ritual worked.
Updated my journal.
Do you doubt, Ravel? Of course I delivered on what was promised. Not long after the spell drew to a close, I killed you to see if it had worked. You struggled so, but I kept my grip tight and watched you die your first of many deaths. Ravel clacks her teeth. Then was I learned in its flaws. What flaws? Ego enwraps us like a prison. Forgot I did that it oft-times serves as a shield. Ravel clicks her tongue. My pretty, pretty thing, there is much wisdom and understanding in the truth that life is a preparation for the ultimate goal, death. Our life is a means by which we can learn how to die. If we forget such things... So that's when you discovered I lost my memories when I died. Yes, Ravel nods. Unfortunate. Without the mortality to hold such memories tight, the shell a body is... So you took my mortality from me. Is it still intact? Ravel seems surprised, then alarmed. Yes, yes, yes! Fear not for a broken mortality. If you are here a-talking at me, intact your mortality must be. Such a thing cannot, not be destroyed as long as you exist. You are an anchor of your mortal soul. As long as you are intact, so shall it be. Made to last are you. Ravel smiles and gives a wheezing laugh, for life swallowed you and spit you out. I'd argue that everyone forgets their memories when they die. Well, true, but they also don't come back. Usually. It swallowed him, but I don't know if he came out of that end. Oh. Enough of this. Look, Ravel, you took my mortality from me, and it has caused more harm than good. I would take it back now. You've had it over long, I think. I got better. She turned me into a newt. I got better. Also, Jesus. I don't know what about those creepy kids who can supposedly recall events from their former lives. They terrify me. Those kids scare me. Children in general scare me. Ah, you make a demand? Ravel's black-veined eyes sharpen and twist, taking a disturbing awareness, and she bares her yellow fangs. No, no, no. That, Ravel, I will not do. What is undone cannot be done. Why not? Ravel cannot give such a thing to you, my precious man, for Ravel has nothing to give. I never possessed you or your mortality, though I wish to keep them both in my garden as selfish affection's keepsakes. Trace the patterns of your flesh, but such things Ravel could not bring herself to do. It's not their memories that scare me, it's the firmness of their convictions. I mean, what scares me is when they know stuff that they should not know at all. Like when a 3-year-old knows the entire layout of the Titanic, that scares me. Why not? You loved him. Anna breaks her silence. She sounds astonished. You loved him. You did. Ravel gives a low, wide smile. Is that so hard for you to believe, fiendling? She cackles softly to herself. Does Ravel, being Ravel, and thus a myth, not deserve to carry such a feeling in her black brambled heart? No creature is undeserving of such a feeling, Ravel. Grace speaks softly. The histories do not paint such a compassionate picture of you, however. Who was this 3-year-old? I doubt most people on the Titanic could do that. I think the kid was someone who... I can't remember if they were someone who was on it or they worked on the Titanic. But, I mean, a couple of cases have been put to the test and it turned out that they couldn't remember what they said they could. Yeah, that's fair. But still, it gives me the heebity-jeebities. I'm sure a lot of kids have parents who want to believe their kid is super special. True. But look, if I had a kid and they said some weird shit to me, I wouldn't be like, hey everybody, do you want to hear this weird shit? I'd be like, okay, well, that's nice, but it scares me. I mean, yeah, kids definitely say weird shit all the time. That's why I have cats. The weirdest shit they say is and do weird shit to get attention, true. The past is past, and histories care little for us speaking the truth of it. Ravel frowns, then her voice drops slightly, threateningly, as she studies Grace. The feeling brushed me, yes. And now hold your silvered tongue, abyssal daughter. I need not your soft words to cloud the air here. The man and I shall speak, and you shall bow out of this. I shall attend to you shortly. Enough, Ravel. If you don't have my mortality, where is it? I don't know, sweet thing, but if I were you, I'd get it back quick, quick. No telling what horrible things someone could do to you if they held your mortality for ransom. Ravel clicks her talons together. It would like be holding someone's sweet, succulent soul. A puppet dancing on someone's strings would you be, and a most sad puppet too. Too? Know where it is? I do not. Not nice a cat fight. Ugh. Let's see. Wait, hold a moment. You say you don't know where my mortality is. Do you know someone who does know where it is? Revel smiles horridly, her tusks gleaming. Clever, clever, clever you are. Yes, there's another who might know the things that Ravel does not. Another may know. Who? Ravel's eyes dim as if she is staring at something in the distance, and her voice slows. A fair-skinned one, must you ask? An angel, a diva. One who soars on the wings of morning and with his hands is the architect of horizons. He lies beyond my keeping, in another cage, in another prison. In his knowing is the knowing of what you wish to know. Ask him your questions, listen to his answers, use them as guides. Where can I find this angel?
Updated my journal.
180,000 XP. Wow. In a leave in this prison to another cursed prison will you arrive. Though it may not appear as such to casual glances, step lightly and find the golden link in the ever-shortening chain. The light shall give the dark of the matter, and new paths shall open to you. Delightfully cryptic, though not surprising. Thank you. Ravel cackles. Of the past, I am not held to particulars. You are fortunate to receive anything, O caustic one. I see. Oh, am I? It's just that the chain of who knows what and where they are never seems to be a smooth series of links. Ah, Ravel smiles, holding up one of her talons. And that is why you must keep each link safe, for if they are not smooth now, imagine what the chain will be like when more links shatter. Time and death are not as patient with others as they are with you. Okay, I guess I have other questions. We need those stat boosts. I have some questions about you, Ravel. Yes, ask your questions about Ravel, my precious man. Who are you? Where did you come from? I, Ravel am I, a maker and breaker of puzzles, a solver of what cannot be solved, a mind raveling and unraveling until the threads of thought are tied up like knots in a drunken man's hair. Ravel picks at one of her jagged gray hairs, wrapping it around her finger. It is enough. Enough it is. Okay, but what are you? Some have called you a night hag, whatever that is. Night hag? Ravel gives a ghastly smile, her yellowed teeth like needles. I am but a woman who has sorely missed her beloved creations. Some have named me Crone, Grey Lady, Yaga Sister, Night Hag, but myself is my name, Ravel. Ravel who puzzles well, providing conundrums to decipher and laying impossibilities low. But many things are said about we Grey Ladies. A race are we night hags, but an individual am I. Some call us evil of old, stalkers of mortal dreams, the kindly ones, ugly, hideous things whose homes lie in the dark places of men's minds. Ravel's eyes narrow to reddish sparks, but that means nothing to me. What would one such as you call one such as I, pretty thing? I would call you a lady who talks way too much. Call her what you think. I mean, what do I think? I would say all the descriptions are all correct. So they are, but they are not your answer. I withdraw the question, O discreet one. No more shall we speak on this. I mean, look. You messed up? Oh. Did I, though? But did I? Ask again. The truth this time? Okay. But, yes. Oh, that's it. We've been down this road afore. Ravel makes a shooing noise. Other questions do you have? I can't. Once you mess it up, you can't go back. Well, there goes the stat boosts. What is this place? Ravel gestures around her. Once a maze of lifeless stone it was, featureless, but a small black seed was wound in my hair when I came to this place, and it grew strong amongst the stone, flourishing, flourishing, until it ran thick throughout the maze like the unraveling hair of a crone, and so this maze of another becomes my garden. Why were you imprisoned? I tried to help a lady, and a kindly she did not take to it. The Lady of Pain? You tried to help her? My offering of help was unwelcome. I tried to set her free. Sigil is the cage. A city of doors and locks is a prison for her. It must be, mustn't it be? Why else call the city of Sigil the cage? And who is caged? The lady! A prison so small for one so great, unjustness, wrongness, intolerable to torment a woman thusly. I think I know who shall be in a cage. I tried to break the cage, let the lady go free. She makes a shooing motion, her expression becoming pained as she scatters invisible birds. Shoo, shoo, O pained woman, let Sigil's ring be broken so you might fly far from its filthy streets and the stupid dabbies that dare not speak in words for fear their thoughts would be overheard. Ravel's hands slowly stop their shooing motion, and she gives a slow sigh. Go on, I guess, even though that was all in one breath. Before I could finish, I have found myself here, and my memories none the better for the trip. Much has slipped away, much forgotten. Yes, it was. Is? Was? Ravel smiles with her yellowed teeth. The dwindling of memory has become a comfort to these old bones. Much have I forgotten. I am fortunate that I still remember you. Okay, Ravel, but why did you try to free the Lady of Pain from Sigil?
Updated my journal.
Ravel's voice drops, almost reprimanding. I resent anyone, even a power, being in prison and think that everyone, whether stones, shores, or quiet-bladed ladies, should be free. Some have said, more fool I. Why risk such a thing, they said. That's a positive way to say I tried to blow up a city. True. Is that what you were trying to do when I met you so long ago? Were you trying to set me free? Quite possibly. Possibly quite. Life's chains and fear of death may have gripped too tightly on the man I knew. Knew? Knew then. Ravel picks at one of her jagged gray hairs, wrapping it around her finger. No liking for chains and cages does Ravel have. Ah, so I was caged somehow, or chained? It sounded to me as if your memory is stirring, Ravel. Yes, Ravel blinks for a moment, and her black-veined eyes become duller, as if she's been struck with a heavy weapon. Her talon tightens around the gray hair, so tightly it looks like she's about to tear it from her skull. Mayhap you were trapped, but it was no normal cage that held you. Do you have any idea what held me?
Updated my journal.
Ravel looks confused. Her face twists, as if she's fighting an unpleasant thought. I have forgotten. Mayhap a promise? No. Her finger tightens around the gray hair, and to your surprise, there's a snap, like a twig breaking, and Ravel tears the hair from her head. A trickle of black blood worms from beneath her skull cap, and she hisses in anger. Ravel, are you okay? No more, will I say. Ravel's face wrinkles in pain, the talon covered with the blood-tipped gray hair. Even plucked from her head, it looks jagged and stiff. I do not know, and no knowing shall I share. She stares down at the gray hair wrapped around her talon, and then she hisses and flicks it to you. Take this, and leave the past where it lies, half-man. Gross. Very well, Ravel, then there's nothing more to be said on the matter. I had some other questions. The legends claim you're a powerful mage, Ravel. Can you teach me some of the art? Will this make me evil if I learn her magic? Ravel frowns disapprovingly, her bluish skin twisting like a rag. Does Ravel know the art? Is your mind gone away of the mortality, a thing all up and lost? I have forgotten more of the art than you shall. She jabs you with one of her talons. Ever. She jabs you again. No. Can you teach me then? Ravel narrows her black-veined eyes, studying you. Mayhap I could be persuaded by one such as you, though any other would not have such a chance, nor the boon I offer. Are you a rudimentary student in the arts, or am I facing a tried, true, and tried... Attired? Attired master. I'm a master. Very well. Ravel's voice changes, alternating in pitch, like someone plucking a stringed instrument. Much have I learned tending this garden. Charms and incantations distilled from the barbs. She begins to hum slightly to herself, rhyming, swaying ways of the consonants, constants. Oh my god. And motions that bring the briars to your aid. Listen, the branches will speak of it. Close your eyes and listen. As you close your eyes and listen, a great trembling passes through you, as if dozens of barbed snakes were burrowing beneath your flesh. Just when you think the pain is more than you can bear, you suddenly, instinctively, begin humming the same tune that Ravel did, and the pain ebbs. In the distance of the maze, you can hear the clicking of the tree creatures as if responding to your call. Continue to hum. Ravel watches you with a curious light in her black-veined eyes. Such power! She gives a soft hiss as if in wonder, and her lips peel back in a smile. It touches all that hear it. You are powerful, my precious man, so powerful. One day even the plains may bend to your will. I mean... I don't really want the plains to bend to my will. There are many who would walk that path, but not I. Ravel nods, then nods at your hand, which, to your surprise, holds a number of black barbed seeds. Take these seeds, use them as you will, and to this I grant an additional boon. She plucks a hair from her head and takes a handful of the seeds, places them in her palm, then crushes them. A small trail of blackish blood runs from her hand, but when she opens it, there's no wound, only a necklace of black barbs, woven around a lock of Ravel's gray hair. Take this, it is of me, and it will serve you well. Okay.
Updated my journal.
Oh, yeah, gain down, wow. If the planes bent, they'd be curves, mess up the entire space-time continuum. You could. True. Save those seeds, precious man. Use not all of them, for they may prove more useful in other places in this maze. But if powerful you are, these places you will find. Now it's time to fight her? Good luck? What? Thank you. I gotta leave. Yeah, I did already ask about the immortality. Hold! Ravel's voice drops to a low hiss like that of a serpent. The most important question you have yet to ask, my precious man. Has it occurred to you yet? Yeah. And since you messed up the other stat boost, let's get out of here. Yeah, I need to know how to leave this place. Do you know the answer to this question? I know the branchings of this place, the twistings and bendings and burrowings, though there are no leaves here. One may take their leave when they wish it. So you do know how to leave. Wrap your hands about you like branches. Make them encircle your chest like a cage. Step from the edge of the maze into the darkness, and into another cage your body shall go. A simple leaving, but there is no return when that final step is taken. So take heed, and take what you need before you take the step. Which of the edges of the maze do I leave by? Which? A question posed to the witch. Which? One of the edges knows, not I. The remembering of which has failed me, and the edges of the maze have had little to say on the matter. You've known how to leave all this time? Then why don't you leave? Why stay when one can leave is your question to me? Ravel breaks into a crooked smile, displaying a row of things. I turn the question upon its head and send it scurrying back to you. The answer lies not in the staying or leaving, but in the causes and reasons, my precious half-man. Don't you want to leave? It is a want, a once want, but not a now want, and more a not-knotted want. What do I need that lies beyond my brambled walls? It is a cruel, jagged world beyond the edges of this maze, and Ravel has pulled enough of its shards from her skin. okay. Goodbye. As you're about to utter your farewell, you suddenly feel a crawling sensation in your skull, and you notice that Ravel's black-veined eyes have taken on a strange, predatory fire. You're not gonna let me leave, are you? A perceptive question, yet it is not the real question. Ravel's voice takes on a strange whisper, very sad, that sends a faint echo through your mind. The question is, do you wish to leave me, half-man? I have to. It's important that I find out all I can about myself, and there's much more I need to know. There's a terrible shimmering in the air around Ravel, and the sound of snapping twigs and cracking tree limbs, and the horrid sound of the trees bending and splintering. Just tell Ravel to go fornicate herself. Go fornicate yourself, Ravel. Whoop. Ravel's lips peel back and her voice becomes shrill, like a howling wind. What do you know, of knowing, half-man? Know this. Know you will stay here until the end days in my brambled garden, never to leave, and you shall love me as you are meant, as you promised. Uh-oh. That's not a promise I should have made. I will not. Don't threaten me. I will leave this place. I shall not let you leave. I have the power to keep you here, and I shall use it. My black-barbed maze shall not allow you to travel beyond it while I live, my precious, precious man. So the only way I can leave is when you're dead. Okay, well, I guess I gotta do it.
You have forgotten your place, half-man. Humility is in order.
Good luck. We'll see.
Experience has increased my skills.
Everyone leveled up except for me. Morty power. Oh, true. Morty. Dakon leveled up. Anna leveled up. Ooh, she's got some thief points. Morty leveled up. Fall from Grace leveled up. Priest abilities have increased. And Nordeman's leveled up. Protection from evil. Hammer. Nothing more there. Nothing more here. Ooh. Cure critical wounds or raise dead. Try to quick save as soon as you leave inventory. Okay. I will. The game cannot be saved while hostile creatures are nearby. Oh well. God, if I have to go through all of that again, I'm... Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Dakon. Okay. Just making sure. Ready. Height. No, not a special spell. Gonna blur up.
You got a face only a sledgehammer could love.
Oh!
It has.
Get her!
Portal detected.
Get her! Get her! Wait, don't cast anything yet? Lol.
Gather to me.
I hope we're not soft locked. I can't do anything. Yep, we're soft locked. well. At least until her rage wears off. Well. So how are you? Man, she pissed. Okay, she no longer pissed. I can't, Hi, Quark! God, this is annoying, yeah. You were too hasty. I was. Well, you did say quick Morty. And I did quick Morty. Okay. Okay. Do you wish to quit the game? I guess I do. You've played for 31 hours. Would you recommend this game to other players? Not now, Steam. Just click through all the dialogue fast, yeah.
In knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
Portal detected.
Attend to me, my pets.
Gather to me.
You have been
Haha! It saved before the fight. Thank God! The god of saving. If there is one. Let me give her these things back. Hammer. Raise the dead. Not that she can use them now, but you know. Oops. Okay, now.
What's up?
Okay.
You dog's body.
You dog's body. Get her.
The Karak sings true.
Oh, unraveling. Achievement unlocked. What the heck is that? Those are shadows, but what's the other thing? What is that? It's got floppy hands. You got floppy little fingies. Excuse me, sir. Are your hands okay? They're pretty nasty enemies. Oh, good. That's what I like to hear. A fiendish eye, black barbed necklace, heart charm, scroll of black sphere, and her fingernail. Oh, my inventory is full. Okay, I'm gonna go crash. Sorry for not being able to watch the whole video now. It's fine. There's always the VOD. Try not to die or have your soul stolen. Yeah, fair. Yoink. Can I ID that? Okay. I'll have to ID those later when I'm not fighting. How many are actually enemies? 1, 2, 3.
My faith lend me strength.
Did you see that?
Done.
Okay, let me out of here. Okay.
Processing. Plant life is not indigenous
Oh.
to structure.
Oh, nope. Goodbye. I don't want to talk. Oh, the heck. Die. Thank you. Thank you. 420, nice. What? Unless I return as Corgan. Let's see what your guts be looking like. You realize that's a fictional character who isn't even human? I mean... Don't kill Valet's dreams. His hopes and dreams of becoming a chaotic evil dwarf. Die, 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 die.
Seems.
Die, 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 die.
See that?
May my face lend me strength.
The space beneath this brambled arch seems to show a large desert city surrounded by great walls. This must be the prison Ravel mentioned. Here we go? Run away? Into the portal? Yeah, okay. I was gonna, and then you said run away. Oh. Looking good. What the hell is that?
Off with you. Dead I am.
Then Death's kingdom has sealed its gates to us both. Arise, crone.
Away with you. I'm dead, and no traffic with the living may I have.
I care little for how you die, but I warn you for the last time. Arise, or I shall slay you where you lie.
I had thought that dying at his hand would fulfill the requirements the past put forth.
You cannot have thought that one would have a chance. You were indulgent to let him think he was successful.
Powerful this incarnation is. And kill me he could have, but for a few tricks I possess. Fortunate was I.
Fortune abandoned you the moment I found you. Has your life prepared you for what is to come, hag?
I am not afraid. Not of the likes of you, ragged thing. Weak Ravel may be, but a few tricks has Ravel learned over the years. And I have known you would come.
Yeah, epilepsy warning.
No longer shall you trouble existence with your presence, witch.
Wow. The Outlands. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! They're so cute! So freaking cute. So freaking cute. Look at them in the journal? Wait, what are they called? Tritcha. Tritcha. Oh, look at that face! Look at that face! They're so cute. These bird-like creatures are docile things that flock together in the outlands. They appear to be friendly, but whatever happens when they get riled is another question entirely. You wonder how they'd taste. Wow. Well, they're so cute. I'll get Ravel too. Good. Yeah. Ooh. Nope. No. No. No thanks. No thank you. I forgot what this was. That's right. Is there anyone else that's new in here? Oh, the low threat constructs. Sup, how you doing? For a palate cleanser. The Lim Lim. You should have given her a good snogging. No thanks. She's not my type. The high threat construct. Wait, greater shadow? Oh, that's what these things are. Look at those. They're supposed to be sharp, pointy fingers. Godswind looks like a Chad. Yeah. Garolith. Yeah. Evil wizard construct. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Yep, okay.
I'm gone.
Hello. A Lim Lim! Hello, Lim Lim. Hello, little feller. Hi. Hi. I'd let mine out to play, but I don't want him to get kicked by some rude people. Roberta. Oh, hello. I did accidentally call it that the other day, Quark. You see a well-dressed, okay, middle-aged woman. She has a scowl on her face and appears to be looking for someone or something. Hello. She stops and stares at you for a moment before answering. Who are you and what do you want of me? I'm Adon and I have some questions. She offers you her hand. Good day to you, Cutter. I am Roberta. Taking her hand and bowing. Well met, Lady Roberta. I believe you had some questions for me? Yes, lady. I am at your service. Please ask them. I'm looking for a diva. I've been told he's incursed. She pauses to think. I've heard that rumor as well. Unfortunately, I am unable to help you. I do not know the whereabouts of such a creature. You forgot the my? Hey, if they don't include it, neither do I. I do not know the whereabouts of such a creature. You should inquire at the administration office in the town square. Okay. You seem upset. Is something amiss? She frowns. Yes, my husband, Carl Parfidor, is not where he told me he would be. This is not the first time that he has lied to me about his whereabouts, and I'm beginning to think that he... She pauses for a moment. I'm beginning to think he's with another woman. A harlot. Why would you think that? She sighs. He was quite a ladies' man before we wed, especially among that type of woman, and I've heard rumors. She looks angry. If I find the rumors to be true, then I have a surprise for him. A surprise? Yes, she lifts her skirt, exposing her inner thigh. You see a sheathed dagger strapped to her leg. She draws the blade and gives you a wicked smile. I think finding this protruding from his back would constitute a surprise. Do you not agree? She puts the blade away. Oh. This section of the game was supposedly made by a different dev team. You'll notice a bit of a drop in quality, but not a horrible one. Ah. So you intend to kill him?
Updated my journal.
Her smile slowly fades as she considers her words. Finally, she sighs and sheathes her blade. What if I could? But no, I'm being a fool. Carl and I are no longer intimate. I could never get close enough to deliver such a blow. She looks away for a moment. Only one of his women could. So it's not the issue of killing him, it's the issue that she could never get close enough to do it. Fair. I have some other questions. Anything of interest happening here? That makes sense. Killing is clearly the logic solution. Yeah, it's the logical solution. I mean, obviously. Easy. Murder. She thinks for a moment. I've heard that a young woman recently disappeared, the daughter of some barkeep. I know nothing of the details. Other than that, I can think of nothing out of the ordinary. Well, Cursed is a town that is very close to shifting to the neutral evil plane of Carceri. Oh. That would make sense. Why she's like, yeah, I'd kill him. Okay, can you tell me about Cursed? She smiles at you and laughs. Cursed is a dung heap, and we're the excrement that fills it. She shrugs. Nothing more need be said on the subject. Okay. Who's in charge here? Tovis Gilyev. He can be found at the administration office in the town square. What can you tell me about Tovis? Tovis can be a rather intense individual. She pauses to think. I know little about him, other than the fact that he's a Githzerai and a wizard. Ooh. Okay, goodbye. A Gith wizard, you say? What can I see? Trader's Gate Tavern. The blacksmith. Ooh, a blacksmith? There's a hole in Curse like a deep dark pit, and it's filled with people who are filled with shit, and the vermin of the world inhabit it. Crumple Punch. This sour-looking burly man glares at you as you interrupt his work. He seems a little slow, but earnest. Not as poisonous as the others in this town. Aye, what do you want? Who are you? I'm Crumple Punch Malako, the town smith. You want something? Main theme from Sweeney Todd. Oh, I never watched Sweeney Todd. By the way, don't go through the hole in the dump before you're sure you're done in Curse, since you can't get back. Oh, I'd like to look at your wares. What you got? Assassin Knuckles. Oh man, you should go see the play. It's wicked good. Let's see. Is there anything I can... Oh, I can get rid of this. I don't need that. Nothing there. Won't buy anything here. Wait. Is there anything? I want to get a new thing, or a new weapon for Falls from Grace. The film is awesome too, mind, but I feel it's really better on stage. That's fair. Oh yeah, I have all these big healies. I will take the big healies. I will give... Fall from Grace doesn't accept any weapons. Now why does she even have a quick weapon slot?
Watch the hand, sir.
I want to hold your hand.
Watch the hand, sir.
I wanna hold your hand. Don't ask. Oh. I don't know. Oh. Oh. Well, that's fine then, I guess. +2 charisma, +5 resistance to fire, magical fire, gas attacks, cold, magical cold, -1 to wisdom. She's actually a monk. A well-known and respected fiend from the lower planes, Kellam Dar was a member of the fated faction in Sigil. His businesses were spread far and wide, and it was said he had a glittering touch for every enterprise he undertook was successful. He planned carefully, took few risks, and prospered. Occasionally, he was forced to collect on debts, which could be bloody undertakings, but in the end, he always received his payments. I think it's because she can't bear the touch of metal for too long. I think you can even ask her about it. Oh, interesting. This is very long. Ravel's fingernail. Unique artifact. This twisted fingernail of extruded night hag skin has got to be one of the ugliest things you've ever seen. Its mottled green, red, and black surface is almost a foot long, and it seems like it was used alternately as a scratching aid, nose-picking tool, and gardening trowel. Looking at it makes you wish that Ravel did chew her nails, or at least had a nail file with her in the maze. Gross. Gross! Yeah, what does this do? Invokes Black Barbed Shield. This is a string of black barbed seeds linked together by one of Ravel's long gray hairs. This is one of Ravel's improvised charms. When the string of seeds is sliced in the right spot, the necklace unravels around the caster, surrounding the user with a black barbed shield that will help protect them from attacks and will also damage anyone attempting to harm the caster. I really gotta breathe more. Look at these little fellas. They're just walking around the whole town.
Done.
And there's Limbs. Hello, cursed citizen. What's in here? Just a house. Wait, is there a... There's no one in here, right?
Aye? Right.
A silver-headed hammer. This is a small warhammer. The head of the hammer is decorated with a thin layer of silver that is dented and scratched in many places. Perhaps the hammer was once used for ceremonial purposes. Okay. Well, out we go. Oh god, I hate having to click
I'm gone.
the doorway instead of just outside of the door. Oh, this one's
Done.
just open. Nothing. Rip. Ah, again. This is a guard tower. Oddly, there seems to be no guards in it. No, they're all guarding the guard tower.
I'm gone.
Well, continue guarding.
Done.
Junk and rags I don't need. No, I want to leave. Please.
All right.
Let me leave. This looks like the dump caretaker. I was gonna say, this looks like a garbage heap.
Don't you trust anyone here, you got me?
Okay. Yes, Anna. Trust no one. Not even no one. Sip, sip, sip. Nabat. Marcus. Hello. You see a burly blonde man wearing the armor of a harmonium officer. His face is rosy with drink, and behind his smile, his eyes are filled with bitterness. He launches into speech without preamble. Bar sent you? No? Then stop wasting my time. He turns back to his whiskey and steadfastly ignores you. Okay. I don't even know who that is, so... Good day, sir.
All right.
Nabat? Hello. You see an angel-faced man. His eyes squinting nearly shut as if unwilling to watch the world's horrors or to let the world see the horrors inside him. And yet his face is creased with smile lines. His voice is friendly and lackadaisical as he greets you. Hi. I had some questions for you. What do you want to know? What can you tell me about this place? What, the Trader's Gate Tavern? It's run by Tainted Barse over there and frequented by folks you see here. Marquez, ex-Harmonium. Kitla, ex-employee. Dallin, ex-just about everything. And do I ever have some stories about him that maybe I'll tell you sometime. And Dona Kisho, whose story I don't know. Yet. Who are you? Me, I'm Nabbit. One-time raconteur, now reduced to selling stories in alehouses. I'm retired for now. Maybe I'll give you a story later. Maybe. You want anything else? I'm looking for a diva. His face crinkles in a smile. What makes you think I'd know anything about that? Seriously, what'd you want to know? Oh. I'm looking for a diva. Sir? Just answer my question. Have you seen one or not? Don't give me that. Why would you ask me? My God. I'd rather, honestly, him be like, fuck off. No. Than be like, huh, why would you ask me about that? Like, that just makes me more suspicious. You see a tall, striking woman. She stands staring at the walls of the tavern without seeing them, her hands slowly curling into fists and unclenching. When she sees you, her eyes dart across your clothing and gear, and then back to your eyes. A sardonic smile crosses her face, and she looks away again. Hello. She looks back at you and scowls. Do you always make a habit of talking to strangers? If I need to ask them questions, then yes. What a fascinating life you must lead to do such things. Sadly for you, I'm busy. I'd appreciate being left alone. I just had a few questions. What part of I'm busy did you not understand? Leave me alone. Thank you. She turns her attention back into herself, losing herself in thought. She begins chewing on her lower lip, and bleeds of blood sprout from it. Okay, goodbye. Hello. You see a red-haired woman, short and plump. Her face is lined with cares, worries, and hatreds that seem to have festered for far too long. She sneers at your approach and turns her head away so that you cannot see her eyes. She acts as though you can't see her if she can't see you. To her, you do not even exist. Okay, goodbye. Alright. What is this? This enormous monstrosity was apparently intended as a joke that no one got. It is dusty and unattended. Or untended. Untended. Let's see. You see a haggard, grim man. His coarse face is lined and weathered, and his eyes are red-rimmed. He straightens as he sees you. Welcome to the Trader's Gate. I'm Tainted Barse, the innkeep. What's wrong? What's wrong is that my daughter got herself kidnapped by slavers, and now the place is going to fall behind on its bills, and I'm going to lose the place to one of those rich pikers in the first circle. He looks at you more closely. You're the fellow asking about the diva, ain't you? Tell you what, you help me out, I'll help you. What do I have to do? Go over there and talk to Marquez. He's the ex-Harmonium fellow. He knows about these slavers, and he holds the first part of the key that'll put you on the path of seeing the diva. There are 5 parts to the key, but it ain't a physical key. When you got the parts together, you come tell me, and it unlocks knowledge in my mind. Till then, though, it stays secret. You gotta satisfy the key holders. Okay. Marquez will tell you what you have to do, and when you're finished, he'll steer you to the next person who has a key.
Updated my journal.
Okay, so I'm gonna need room then. This I have to keep. The keys are words. No need for space? Oh, okay. That does make it easier, actually. You're back. He swallows his drink. Barse sent you. Good. Here's the deal. Slavers have kidnapped his daughter. It's your job to get them back. I'll help tell you where to find them. You go kill them and report back to me. I'll help you find the diva, and hells, maybe we can teach you weapons. Agreed? Okay. Last I heard, the slavers were to the east in Inner Crust. crust cursed. They're in the inner crust of the pizza. They got the nod from the city guard. Find him, make sure Bars's daughter's alright, and kill him. When you're done, come back here and I'll tell you the first part of the key you need to find the diva. Okay.
Updated my journal.
What's your stake in the slavery thing anyway? I found out that the Harmonium, a group I'd believed in from the start, was buying people, kidnapping them, taking them against their will, and ruining their lives. I was sucking the life out of people for daring to be different, and I couldn't take it anymore. The slavers you'll be fighting are old comrades of mine. He spits on the floor, barks, liars. You can't trust anyone anymore. Oh, okay, goodbye. So I gotta go.
All right.
Cursed is a prison town filled with betrayers in words and deeds. We must take care and watch each other.
Okay. From the slavers. Assemble the key. Find the angel. North and east of the tavern. North and east. Okay. What is this? That's west. You're right. East is this way. Heck. East equals right. Yep. 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 That's, yep. You're right. You know I don't know cardinal directions. Remind me not to get stranded anywhere
Chief,
with you.
watch
That's
your back here, okay? This place is filled with backstabbers.
that's fair. A grain silo. Oops. What the heck is happening here? Hello? The guard pauses long enough to say, "You didn't see nothing. Not if you know what's good for you." He turns back to his victim. Wait, sorry, it's in the next area? Oh, okay. I done goofed. Well. Are there mice in here? Nope, just grain. I can go up. Oh! I'm here for the cult stuff.
I'm gone.
You see an empty pentagram. The air in it is dry and cold. A feeling of great evil permeates the area. No. It reminds me of a girl with a cardinal direction tattoo where the south and west was swapped. Oh my god. So I can't summon a demon? Yet? I mean,
I'm gone.
Thank you. What was that, like a garbage can that I just pulled money out of? Quarantine in effect? Oh god, it's just like real life. They're in quarantine too.
Don't you trust anyone here, you got me?
What about the lim-lims? Can I trust the lim-lims? In Finnish, we don't call the in-between directions southeast or northwest. For example, they actually have their own names. Makes it even more annoying to remember. Sounds like it. Oh.
Done.
Oh.
Cursed is a prison town filled with betrayers in words and deeds. We must take care and watch each other.
You already said that. warehouse. Can I go in? Oh. Why did they just let a stranger into their warehouse? Oh, I guess there's a merchant in here. You see a short man, his eyes smoldering with repressed resentment. He's barking out orders at his workers and impatiently turns to you. What do you want? Who are you? I'm Devore. This is my warehouse. These are my employees. This is my time you're wasting. Oh, okay. What? What is this place? He sighs with exasperation. It's a warehouse. We store things. Weapons, gold, alcohol, fabric, food, just about anything a body needs. Yeah, you have heard of warehouses, right? Oh. Yeah, but fins are needlessly complicated. Just get one drunk and ask how he's feeling. You'll see what I mean.
All right. All right.
What the heck? God, two of the cutest things in this game, and they're in the same place. Kiss me and keep it simple, stupid. Yeah. I figured you weren't just trying to tell me to, kiss the angry merchant. Scatch. Oh my god. Cloud kill? But won't that hurt her? Or will it not? Should I talk to them first and then cloud kill? Also, I don't think I have any... I don't have any right now. Just talk to him first. I mean, couldn't it be both? It could be. Morty has a cloud kill, though. He has a pipe, so... You see a Harmonium officer dressed in his ceremonial armor. He seems to be in charge of the workforce of Harmonium slavers. He seems like an especially vicious and haughty member of the breed. What do you want? I'm here to get the tainted Barsa's daughter back? He smirks at you. Are you now? What'll you do if I kill her? He gestures to his men. Kill her! He draws his blade and attacks you.
Yeah?
I'm hurt.
Oh, they saved. They saved!
Huh?
I'm hurt.
Oh my god!
I'm hurt. I'm gone.
Oh my god. I'm just trying to use this. Okay. Yeah, let's... Owie.
And again, death attempts to claim you.
He killed me.
Worse than last time.
Why am I in the grain? That seems like a silly place to come back to life.
What's up?
I mean, if you ask me. Man, they got some good saves. You are the closest one. Ooh. Confusion?
Lend me strength.
Uh-oh, someone attacked her. Who? You. Oh, she died!
Maximally efficient strike.
All it takes is one hit, huh? Oh, look at this little limb. distracted. Hey, hey.
What's up?
Could you do me a favor and just die? Nope, they killed her immediately.
May my faith lend me strength.
Rude. Annoying quest. Yeah.
I'm gone.
I feel that. I'm gonna save even closer. Hey! Could you
What's up?
actually die though? Like, no, really. Could you die? Please.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
No, I don't want to use any of those.
Yes.
At least this music is cat jam. True. Oh, I killed her. That, I think, was me. I think I did that. By calling lightning. Or they turned immediately as the lightning was cast. Either way. Whoops.
Yes.
Whoopsie. Suffering. That's what all of my playthroughs are. Suffering.
What's up?
That's what you signed up for. No improved haste. I know, and no Corgan. I know.
Damn.
No improved haste, no Corgan. I mean, what's the point of this game? Only one of them died this time? Wow. Wow. Yes, people giggle. No people giggle!
I think, therefore I am.
I think.
I think.
How may I help?
Okay, I'm gonna try to call lightning again, but do it over here.
I'm hurt.
Nope, she died. Okay, I can't call lightning. If I call lightning, she dies.
What's up?
Good to know. Good to know. Hi, Sketch. Just try to Morty power all of them. After cloud killing. Yeah. It'd be easier if I could cloud kill myself. I mean, use my cloud kill. But I haven't rested in a while. Okay, that one killed two. That's nice.
Huh?
Okay, Morty. This guy's the closest,
Like
so...
that.
I'm a little out of practice.
Damn it.
Damn.
I just gotta make sure I also don't die.
Playtime is over.
Okay. Okay.
Maximally efficient
17th time's the charm. Nice. Blood charms, scroll of friends. Oh, I can't grab anything.
What?
Morty, you grab those.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Alright, he can't learn friends because he's got a maximum number of level 1 spells. That's okay. Hey. The young woman, hair mussed up, clothes disheveled, is trying to smile at you through choking sobs. Thank you. I thank you so. My name is Jacilia. Jacilia? Jacilia. Listen, I must go now, stranger. But again, thank you. No problem. Walking awful slow for a woman who's just been traumatized.
I'm gone.
But, you know, you do you. Maybe she was in shock? True. I'd be tripping over myself running away, though. I think. Just trying to get the hell
I'm
out
gone.
of there. But of course I say that. I've never been in this situation, so I don't know. Hey, I did the thing. Marquez looks up from the table as you approach. You hear about Barsa's daughter, Decilia? Yep, she should be free. She should be back here shortly. Hey, do you play Baldur's Gate 1 with SES on normal difficulty too? That's what I'm doing on this playthrough of it, yeah. Yeah. He claps you on the shoulder. Good work. Although, with SES it's called standard instead of normal. But yes. Go work. You want the first part of the key that will get you under cursed? Here it is. Such place eternal justice has prepared for those rebellious. Go talk to Kitla over there. She's got the second part of the key. Or I can teach you weapons. No thanks. Kitla.
Updated my journal. Done.
I mean, will she talk to me this time? You're back, It turns out I've a use for you after all. You help me, I help you, and we all wind up happy. What is it I have to do?
Updated my journal.
There are two men here, named Crumple Punch and Kester. Crumple Punch is the smith, Kester the distiller. They both owe me a lot of money. One of them owes the other as well, though, so neither of them is paying me. They're arguing about an inheritance. Get me the legacies they're holding on to. I can bargain with them very effectively then. Failing that, get them to solve their problem with each other, or kill them, and I'll give you the second part of the key. Okay. Shaka's really powerful. I remember getting hit by a scooter as a kid and breaking a few ribs. I just got up and walked away initially. I got shot by cops once and still hadn't realized over an hour later when a nurse at the hospital where I was waiting for news on a victim noticed I was bleeding all over the place. Oh my god. Jeez. Also, once went trick-or-treating with my godchildren with a hairline fracture in my femur.
I'm gone.
Oof. Oof. Okay. Well, this is the blacksmith. Gonna just quick save. The smith looks at you irritably. What do you want now? I hear there's some trouble between you and your brother. I'd like to help. The next day I had to call an ambulance. I couldn't get back to the ER under my own power. Oh, you have you? It's my business with my book-learned brother. The whole town's gossip, then? Is my younger brother spreading stories about me? Am I to be slandered just because I ain't educated? The plains be against me. He shakes his fist at the sky. I'm actually interested in clearing the matter up. He looks at you shrewdly. Here's the story, then. Our father was a barmy old bastard, but a wealthy one. He left us his smithy and his distillery when he died. But now my brother's trying to cut me out of the distillery, which always made more coin, and I'm trying to get it back. I got a legacy to prove it, but I ain't so smart with the stuff when I don't trust anyone in this town to help me. You help me, I'll get you some jink, and I'll live by your decision. Okay? So it wasn't that metal, it was just shock. Come on, let me headbang.
Updated my journal.
Well, alright, I guess you got to study it up and make sure it's on the up and up. He passes you a crumpled wad of paper. Thanks, I'll let you know what happens. Did I get it? Oh, here it is. Crumple Punch's legacy. This legacy is inscribed on a watered-up piece of old vellum, creased and soot-covered. It has obviously been much pored over by someone with very dirty hands. It belongs to Crumple Punch the smith, and from what you can decipher, it appears that his father was both uneducated and sloppy in his handwriting. The little you can make out appears to order the division of the smithy and the distillery between the two brothers, but does not provide detail as to how the division is to be accomplished. Okay. You hold this. Give me the Lady of Pain back. Blood charm. I'll just use it right now. Okay, now I gotta go talk to his brother. But I haven't even been to the distillery.
Done.
Wait. Where is the distillery? Is it up in the other part of the map?
I'm gone.
I mean, a metric ton, not whatever passes for a ton in Americant land.
Don't you trust anyone here, you got me?
Oh, I can't remember how much a ton is in pounds. I used to know. Oh, I closed the door again. Let me just open and close this door a couple of times before I realize.
All right.
Kester. You see a lean man with deeply tanned skin and piercing green eyes. Welcome to the Malacca Brothers Distillery, he cries as if he could think of no one he'd rather see. Oh, as no one he'd rather see than you. What can I do for you today? Probably around 1500 just to be weird. No, it's even weirder than that. Hold on. Let me tell you. Oh no, it's only 2,000 pounds. I thought it was weirder than that, but no, it's 2,000 pounds. So it's a nice even number, which doesn't happen a lot. 2,240 pounds. Then why did Google lie to me? Oh yeah, here we go, metric ton. It defaults to a US ton. So a US ton is 2,000 pounds. But a metric ton is 2,204.62 pounds. So, there we go. Your brother sent me. He says he wants a negotiation about the inheritance between you and your father. Are you talking about my ex? But I see. Today I learned. Yes, today we all learned something. Oh, he did he? Well, I'll make sure your reward is more handsome if you decide my way. Tell you what, you get his legacy from him, study it, and convince him you'll, arbitrate it. You'll get a nice reward too. How's that sound? I'll need your copy of the legacy to look over. He looks at you suspiciously, and then relents. If it'll get it done faster and better for me, then alright, here. Man, that's how Mia will be referring to me when she's dumped my ass. Let's see. This legacy is inscribed on a carefully folded piece of well-tended old vellum. It belongs to Kester the distiller, and from what you can decipher, it appears that his father was both uneducated and sloppy in his handwriting. The little you can make out appears to suggest that the two brothers devote themselves to increasing their wealth by building the businesses, and here the ink smudges into unreadability. The rest of the document does not provide detail as how the division is to be accomplished. Last I checked, I hit 92 kilograms, and it's all fat these days. It used to be muscle, but not anymore. Yeah, I've put on some pounds in the quarantine. Okay, so I have both of their legacies. How do I want to play this? I mean, obviously they both want the distillery. Because it makes more money. Let's see. It's a division of the smithy and the distillery between the two brothers. The two brothers devote themselves to increasing their wealth by building the businesses. Interesting. Just bring the legacies to her now? I guess that's the easiest way to do it, huh? Instead of actually trying to solve their problem.
Done.
Escape!
All right.
Yeah, no point doing things the hard way here. That's fair. Yeah.
I'm gone.
Here you go. Her eyes gleam in the half-light of the tavern. Do you have anything for me, scarred man? I have both their legacies here. Really? Give them to me. I'll give you the second part of the key. Here you go. She takes them from you and laughs evilly. Now let's see them tell me they can't find a way to pay me. She tucks the legacies away into a pouch at her belt. Are you ready for the second part of the key? Yeah. She concentrates for a moment and her voice takes on another, deeper tone as she intones these words. Here, their prison ordained in utter darkness. She pauses and speaks normally. For the third part of the key, go talk to Nibbit over there. She yawns mightily. I'm exhausted. Take this and then leave me alone for a time. I need to think about my next step here. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Nibbit. So, you're back. You want to get the third part of the key? Yes. The caretaker of the town dump is a man named Keese. Scuttlebutt has it that he's got plenty of gold hidden underneath his floorboards, and that there's a gang of ruffians who are planning to take it from him. I've got my reasons that they don't. Go talk to Keese and get the story from him. Do it, and I'll give you the key. And if you're interested, I can show you some tricks of stealth. Okay.
Updated my journal.
Let's see. The dump.
I'm gone.
To the dump, to the dump, to the dump, to the dump. To the dump, to the dump, to the dump, dump, dump. You see a scruffy old man who reeks of garbage. He seems somehow more vital than most people of this town, more vibrant, as if he didn't quite belong here. He looks up at you as you approach and straightens his back. Come to see Keese? Heard stories of wisdom and righteousness? Examples to set and live by? To be set and lived by? I heard you're having trouble with a group of thugs. Oh yeah, mine's around... my fat is in places where fat are. Thighs. Hips. Gut. Chest. It's great. I love it. Wernet is the man, a leader of lice, a collector of sins. He tells me I have coin, that I should give it to him, but my wealth lies solely in my heart and my faith. I've told him this. I fear he does not believe. Go convince him of this, please. He stands in Inner Cursed on the southern side, near the wagons. Confirmed big tits. I mean, kinda, actually. But, you know. I mean... They're nothing spectacular. I gotta go find who now? The man in Inner Cursed. Wernit. Wernit.
Done.
Is this one Inner Cursed? Hold on. Cursed. Thank you, that's very helpful. Oh, here he is. That wasn't that hard to find. Hello. You see a burly thug. His face is scarred and creased with countless tales of violence, and his voice comes like gravel scraping over a seabed. What do you want, Burke? Sorry, I can't do gravel voice. I've come to talk to you about Keith, the dump caretaker. Oh, has the poor little man heard we coming for his money? He scratches himself. You go back and tell him he's giving it up or he's a dead man. Go on now. That's great. I had a few questions first. I ain't a stinking tout. You want someone to answer questions? Ask someone who cares. I don't. Now get out of here before I put my boys on you. Do it. I dare you. But yeah, that's a pretty good silver lining.
Done.
I mean, I should put in... well, yeah. I should put in a little bit of effort, but I don't. I sit all day, and I sit all day, and I sit all day. Hello. Oh, the boys are here. Old man. Sending others to do your work? Dirty play, old man. You'll pay for that. Oh god, are they gonna kill the old man too?
What's up, Chief?
Jesus Christ. I just like eating more than I like having a reasonable body weight. Same. And I only eat 2 meals a day, and yet, because of how late I wake up.
Oh, you alley-bred dog.
Not for, like, any other reason.
You know, I've learned some new tricks.
Well, that was that. Yoink. Oh, I can't pick it up.
Aye?
And I pick it up. And use it. And then level up. Well, hey, at least the worms will be well fed after we pass. True. Okay. Oh, right. I was like, why does... It's because of the spider. The spider ring. Hey. Oh yeah, that's the problem with boobs in general, is that they're just fat. So, they will give you problems. Eating more meals is more healthy and makes it easier to lose weight if one wants. Is it? Yeah, I remember you said you bought her a bunch of bras. Which is so nice. You saved my life. Keith seems vaguely stupefied that this would happen in Cursed. I owe you much. Should you ever require healing, come seek me. I will provide what assistance I can. Excuse me, I must go sit down. Does that mean I can rest here with him? Oh, never mind. I require healing, not...
I know.
Can I rest here? I do
Done.
need to rest sometime. And Quark is right from what I've always been told. That's interesting.
I'm gone.
Nabbit. Nabbit. Navat gives you a huge smile as you walk in. I hear you're done. That means you get the third part of the key. His eyes blazed for just a moment, and the verse tolls Fourth, their portion set. When his eyes return to normal, he shrugs. Not much of a verse, I'm afraid, but it'll have to do. Thanks for your help. The next portion of the key is with Delan. He's the one with the young female friend over there. Or I could train you with some thieving tricks. No.
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal. 1/3 food, 1/3 water, 1/3 void equals ideal meal. You want me to eat my cat? Joke, 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 is joke, is joke. Because she's a black cat. If you really want to lose weight without exercising, just snack on fruits and veggies pretty much constantly. Not nuts and not nanas. Aw, just enough so you don't feel hungry about 15 minutes after the snack. And do that all day long. Oof. Wait, who the heck? Void is blue. I don't know. The void is black. When you look at it, it looks back. Just go full hunter-gatherer diet, bro. I can't. I don't like vegetables or fruits. But it's what a lot of dancers do to keep their weight down. I see. Oh, this is a whole big old place, huh? Not seeing... Ooh, another merchant. Get out of my kitchen! Out! Hello, but your name says merchant. The cook's face begins to grow red with anger. What, did you not hear me? Out! Out of my kitchen! But it says merchant! I can't help it that your name is merchant. Well, okay, I don't know. Who the heck did he have me? Dallin. He's the one with the young girlfriend. Black is not a color, it's an absence of color. I know. And that's what the void is. Who the heck is Dallin? Is he supposed to have a name? That sounds dumb, but is he supposed to have a name? Hello? He does, okay. I just gotta find him then. He's near the kitchen. Okay. Aha! I didn't see you. He was hiding. You see a tall man with shoulder-length black hair and piercing blue eyes. Oh no, he's a heartbreaker. Wherever he looks seems to smolder under his gaze. Standing next to him is a quiet young woman who smiles vaguely at all he says. He turns those bright blue eyes at you and smiles largely. I'm Dallin. You're looking for a key. Yeah, that's right.
Updated my journal.
It's simplicity itself. One of the city leaders is having a bit of political difficulty, shall we say. One of his enemies on the city council is causing him some trouble. Go talk to him about it and see what you can do to help him out. His name is Anisius. He's a Githyanki, and you'll find him near the gate to the Carcery in the center of town. Okay. Yeah. Is he a friend of yours? Are you looking for a particular outcome to this? His smirk grows. Let's just say I trust to your discretion. You'll see what I mean. No. I learned recently that eating cotton balls can completely fuck up your innards, but I didn't know at the time and doubt I would have cared. Well, it sounds like it would. You're eating manufactured cotton. Cotton balls. I mean, that put the fear in Quark. Cotton balls.
Done. All right.
am I looking for here? A Githyanki? I thought they said he was a Githzerai. I mean, they're similar, but different. Okay, I can't go over there. The barracks? No thanks. A Lim Lim! Hello, cute little Lim Lim. What is this? Goodbye, citizens.
All right.
Anyway, being a professional level dancer is pretty hardcore. You pretty much have to do a lot of really dumb and unhealthy shit. Yeah. That is unfortunate. Kiri. Siaba. Oh, there he is. What is this? The gate to Carceria is festooned with various skulls. They moan quietly
Cursed
through
is a
their
prison
eye
town
sockets
filled
in the
with betrayers
breeze.
in words and deeds. We must take care and watch each other.
Like being a pro footballer, I suppose, only your beauty also matters. That's true. Hello. You see a sallow-skinned Githyanki, thin of face and mean of eye, stalking deliberately. You can practically smell his rage. As you approach, he looks up at you. What do you want? He snarls. I have a few questions for you. We're to help a Githyanki? What draws him here, away from the song of blood woven by his brothers? The Githyanki's eyes narrow. I have cast aside the hatred I bore for your people. I have risen above the petty feud between our two races. For this they exiled me, but in my heart I have bested them. Can you say the same? Okay, okay. Cut it out. What are they? A friend told me you were in need of help. His intensity doubles. What have you heard? Simply that you were having difficulties with a political enemy. His eyes widen for just a fraction of a second and narrow again. I see. And are you going to help me? It depends on what you need from me. It is of a delicate nature. A rival requires education. You won't need to kill her, if this makes you squeamish. Okay. This is what you must do. The woman, Siaba, she has been selling her influence to the highest bidder, undercutting my position with the burgher of this town. Burgher. I wish you to humiliate her. All you need do is tell the captain of the guards that she has attempted to hire you to attack me, and you shall be well rewarded. You can find her, if you desire, near the administration building. Okay, I'll be back, I guess.
Updated my journal.
So sad I decided to get blackout drunk and stupid and deep formatted my storage drive twice. I literally have nothing left for my dancing days. Oh no. Okay, I could talk to her. Oh. God, you guys, it's 3 a.m. Why am I still awake? I need to stop. I need to stop. I know I'm in the middle of something, but it's 3 a.m. Y'all let me stay up past my bedtime? Anyway, yeah, it's 3 a.m. I mean, I gave you guys a little extra time to have, you know, a little more story stuff. But yeah, I gotta sleep. But thank you all for coming, for hanging out. And I guess I highly recommend watching this VOD if you missed it, because apparently I did some really good reads. So I guess I'll highly recommend it. But yeah. Tomorrow is Baldur Day, so if you would like to watch me play Baldur's Gate for the second time, then come along. Enjoy the fun. I'm evil this time. At the beginning, instead of the end. But yeah. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Okay? Bye-bye.